I am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. This is none other than my name is Man. I hope you're doing fine. Everybody doing okay. All right. So, we have to play some other things for you. We're going to pray. We're going to play some stuff, and then you understand me, lots and lots of good stuff happening on the show today. It's going to be a really, really big one, a classic one. But every time we get a new tune, we gotta play it. So here we go. Hold on.
Every nation, every occasion, every nation, every situation, every occasion. Every situation, willful skill. Every nation, Jamaican. Score and dance, dance and score. We hear the whole place a roar. That's how we go on the floor. Score and dance, dance and score. Every ticket gets sold. The match just start. Ball, pass, kick, goal. Jamaica just score up the fans them on them house, them and knock down them door. Ball, pass, kick, goal. Whisper with one more. When the care we side them net we have a bore. 4-3-3 formation. In our colors we represent the nation. Whole team fit daily shoot him no miss. Jamaican we no play for. Reading at the central and knock it from left to right. Yeah man dumpling no strong nobody take we like. They are night match. We have to take the points. No side can't take we strike. Ball, pass, kick, goal. Jamaica just score up the fans them on them house, them and knock down them door. Ball, pass, kick, goal. Both are with one more. When I care we side them, net we have to bore. Step out, take an half for the victory one. And the way to World Cup, nobody tell us how we can. Shoot pass from Nana reach long in the mouth. Great control, quick and a look for your pass. Keeper get tricked in the body have a pass. Striking shot make the one crowd pass. Black, gold and green, we are the boss. Ball, pass, kick, goal. Jamaica just score. Have the fans them on them out them and knock down them door. Ball, pass, kick, goal. Whisper with one more. When I care we side them, net we have to bore.
That one was good, ain't it? Tell me, people, if you all like it. That one was good indeed. Yeah. We have something else to play for you. Yo, hit the like button, people. Subscribe and share. You understand me? Nice and catchy. Ball, pass, kick, score. Yeah. Net get more for sure. Yeah. It's going to be a big one, people. It's going to be a good one. But of course, while we do that and we celebrate the creativity in our musicians in putting together such lyrics, you understand me, we also want to make sure that we do what is way more important, which is giving thanks to the Most High God, that we are alive today and that in him we live and move and have our beings. He's great and mighty. He's strong. He's good all the time, and all the time he's good. And I just want to pray for somebody today, and maybe you also, maybe you are a child of God and you can pray for someone. You never know. The prayers you pray, maybe the prayer that save a life, change a life. You understand me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Fresh God, don't worry yourself, man. We're gonna make it happen. I don't know what is going on with 876 stream. Simon, every day we are here, talk up to 876 stream quick and fast. No, our things that, there are things that, we ask, we're not going force, we're not going beg. You understand me? We just simply ask, want you? Bam, and we're done with it. But we have some other big things coming up. Tomorrow we have a big one coming up, Fresh God. Don't worry. But Heavenly Father, we thank you and we bless you for this awesome and mighty day. It is a day that you have made, and we will forever rejoice and be glad in it. We are very grateful for everything. We thank you for the breath in our lungs. We thank you that we are in good health. We thank you for the life that we have. We thank you for this blessed country. In spite of all that is happening, we thank you that the hand of the Lord is over our nation. We pray that you continue to inspire and transform our leaders, that they will bow their knees before you, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the one who is above all and the one who is before all. You're sovereign, and we acknowledge your supremacy in all things at all time, most righteous God. We pray, Lord God, that you will speak to the hearts of the men in our nation, that they will be good fathers and good brothers and good friends, that they will not seek to take the life of another, but they'll seek to resolve their issues with the wisdom of God and turn to you for help instead of turning to crime and criminality. Heavenly Father, we pray that you'll continue to bless Jamaica, protect our borders from any and everything that would come through our borders to mess up this beautiful place called Jamaica. We pray for those in the diaspora, Lord God Almighty, that you will continue to empower them and increase their influence so they can be a positive influence and a change to the locals, those who live on the island. We pray that you continue to expand and increase our tourism product. We pray that even our sporting product, our athletes, our infrastructure will improve and get better and continue to be a marvel to the rest of the world. We pray a blessing upon every person that will watch this stream today, every person that will view, every person that will listen, whether they are at work, whether they are at school, whether they are driving, whether they are relaxing at home. I pray a blessing upon them, and I pray that you'll bless everything that they do in the name of Jesus. Let your will be done and your kingdom come as we give you glory and thanks and praise in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen and amen. Yes, my people. That is it, you know. You know, we have to give thanks, you know. And if you don't like it, not a problem. But we have to do it because we know it is the goodness of the Almighty God why we are here. And we're not afraid, man. We're not afraid to praise his name and to give him glory. It's not a man-made story. You understand me? Yeah. All right. So, how you doing, my people? Everybody doing well? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing fine, you know. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, you know, I have something else that I have to do for you, so let me just find it for you and just do it right now. Very important. This is from, you know, so we always partner with Alicop Samba. Big up yourself and then the rest of the, you know, Chris Bailey, you understand me, and the rest of the crew. Big up on yourself, you know, Alicop, you know. We always support the thing, you know, Alicop and then a Follicop, you know. So let me just drop this and let y'all know what is going on. I think I need to go here first and do it, people. So let me just share this with you, people, so you can see what I go on. You understand me? Because like I say, them things we support, we're always looking away to help. And then today, I'm going to challenge you, people. I'm going to challenge all of you. Let me just do this. Let me just hold on, Yuti. Don't do that yet. All right. So, yeah, you don't know. We're going to play this for your people, and then we are going to, yeah, man. I heard that Job Nelson was shot and killed. You know, condolences to him and the rest of his family. I heard it happen on Spanish Town Road sometime yesterday. So condolences to the entire family. You understand me? Sad. And we pray that the grace of the Lord will sustain and keep that family. All right, people, tell me what you're thinking. And I hear what I want. See that?
Bang, bang, bang. Daily ranks become repeated again. Me tell them, bang, daily, bang, 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 bang, daily, bang. Hear me now. St. Francis Primary and Infant Alumni 89 presents the barbecue this Saturday. It's a fundraiser. May 25th. At the Police Officers Club, the bandstand. Ranks will be there and a lot of great artists. So I would like you guys to come out early, support the cause. St. Francis Primary and Infant School, the fundraiser, the barbecue. I remember, I got to big up Daddy and Sambo because them man they represent this school, St. Francis. Big up, Ranks said that. I'll be there this Saturday, May 25th. Police Officers Club, the bandstand. Mad. And me, sister, from my sister, Circle. Sick.
All right. There you go, my people. Yeah. All right, so continue to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. We have some big things coming up. We're not going to talk about it. We like to surprise the people, you understand me? And the next thing is that we also don't like to put the information out there, and for whatever reason our supposed to be guest cancels on us, and then it look like we are not keeping our word, because our word is very integral. You understand me? We like to under promise and over deliver. What we don't like to do is over promise and under deliver. You understand what I'm saying? All right, you know that there's a call-in time when you can call in and share and give your opinion. Listen, we need a calling up on some of you. All right, a calling up on some of you right now. All right, yeah. Bam. So let me talk to you. All right. Calling on some of you. I need you to, you know, so we have some person we normally talk about. This is a general thing. We need to get some football boots, right? All right. So all you're going to do is, if you want to help, I'm going to tell you where to send the money. Because you're not going to send it to Manning's money. You're going to send it to the store, right, for the people to pay for the boots. Like, it's not a lot. Like, $300 will do. So if you want to contribute to that and help to get some football boots, bam. All right, you want to help to get some football socks, bam. I'll tell you what to do as well. Tell you where to send the money. That's like $200 and you get socks for a team. So if you want to help with any of that, you reach out to the number, then I will tell you where and how to do it, and that gets done. Don't feel pressured. Listen, you don't have to do it, but if you're going to do it now, watch this now, because some people like to give, and as soon as they give, you know, say, yeah, man, you know, so me give them man the thing. I mean, yeah, some people send me some things from out of some group. Me, I say, boy, some man full of chat. Some man can chat. Right? Hey, then on another tech, some people, you're not so all when them offer your stuff, do not take it from them because they want to one up on you. You understand me? Because a person will give a person $2 and talk about it. If you're that person, keep what you have. Nobody ain't forcing you to do it. If you want to help to change your life, you know, when you're doing that to help people, you don't go around and talk. And that's why I always tell people, there's a reason why we don't show a lot of the things that we do, because it is exposing the people who are helping. And some things we talk about it way after it's gone. And for those who want their pictures and their videos to be seen, we do that, because it is embarrassing sometimes that we give people things and come and publicize it and speak about it. And I say it for come on. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. You understand me? Except for the case of openness and, well, our transparency, use of a better word. That is how it's supposed to be. Also, many of you can help your school and all of those things. So go ahead and do it. Hey, Woolmers, where you going with but you're 295 and you're the oldest school in the Caribbean? Woolmers, me not like how now moving. Woolmers what? Was Woolmers girls school started the same time as Woolmers boys school? Me want to know what go on. Me want to know what go on. Did what on there? 1738, you know. Go and check this thing, you know, people. And Mannings are the oldest school. Don't ramp. Hey, Woolmers, don't ramp with Mannings, you know, Woolmers. Woolmers don't ramp with Mannings, you know. Woolmers don't ramp with Mannings, you know, Woolmers. Me not like how Woolmers are moving. You know. Woolmers are going like they want to come take Mannings stripes, you know. Me need to talk to somebody from Woolmers. Because a Mannings have the record. Me not want to ask 1738. 286. What them say Woolmers hour? Mannings are 286 years old. Woolmers, yeah, how much? Woolmers boys. Not Woolmers. Don't mix up the thing now. All right, but big up, congratulations to Woolmers as they celebrate 285 years. 285 years. Them had 10 on it, man. Hey. All right, Steph Curry. All right, Rossies. Yeah, man. Hey, Steph Curry, you helping with Try Malcolm and the Rossies people, them? Yeah, Fresh God. Oh, you know what? I listen, Fresh God. My answer, I already still know, but me tell you again. Yeah, man, they're going to be here, man. I'm going to link Conrad again. All right. Let me just do it right now. Again. All right. We can work on that. Because we have some big things to talk about today. Now. Yeah. Like the new Jamaica. Hey. All right. Watch I know. People. Watch this now. People. Look at this. Look at this, people. People. Hey, listen. Anybody close to you, call him. Anybody close to you, call him. Hey, James W. Mannings is older than Woolmers. Me not business what you want. 1730. Check it, you know. Check the record books, you know. Check the record books, you know. Me not like the 1710 thing they were Woolmers. Was it Woolmers girls, Woolmers boys, or what? Talk to me. Talk to me. James W. We need to check the Woolmers thing there, you know. Because I say the girls, them, you know. Was it when Thomas Mannings, who, all right, 1970, there you go, James. And that I tell him 1710. From 1710. Mannings about, you know. Mannings really older than Woolmers, you know. So I don't know how Woolmers are get the name, you know. All right, I don't know how Woolmers are get the name to be the oldest school in the Caribbean, you know. Me don't know, you know. But me know see a Mannings of the record. Big up and thank you very much, James. Because you have the facts from when Thomas Manning named the thing. I want the Woolmers people them counter that. All right, people. Draw your friend and your cousin, your uncle, your nephew, your niece, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your great-great-great-great-grandmother to look on this. I want them look on this, because this is no joke. This is no joke. This is serious business going on now. It won't take you long. But people, look at this. You're not going to believe this, people. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this, people. You're not going to believe this, people. You're not going to believe this, people. Hey, no. Problem, people. Problem, people. Look for this, people. Order it now, people. Not, hey, people at the Jersey want to the order. Not the lady of the Jersey. Tell me, what do you think of that for the reggae boys, people? Listen, do not be looking at the lady, look at the jersey. I am referencing the jersey, not the person in the jersey. All right, so tell me what you think, people. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, people. Sell off, not true. Sell off, not true. Yeah, man, it's sell off, man. Sell off, man. You know, hey, people are giving us some. Let me take off that thing of anything but she. And the jersey, if you look one. All right. Demo, you hear the song we bust this morning? If you don't hear it yourself, you have to go back and go watch it. You have to go back and watch the start of the video. Or you have to drop a super chat and we'll pull it up again. But, and Jamaica College was found in 1789, making it the third. No, man, Rossi's older than Jamaica College, man. The 1777 Rossi's founded. People, right? So, right. You know that this Charles. Big up Nitro. Do you know that this Charles Drax, you know, like Draxall, that was part of their plantation too, you know. You know that the people in the Barbados. Oh, no, man, it can't be third in Jamaica. Rossi's, Woolmer's, and Mannings are older than Jamaica College. When I ask you, may I tell you that? Watch this. Draxall was originally theirs, you know. Remember, the Jamaican government had to pay the Drax family, you know, money for own Draxall in St. Anna, you know. People don't know them things, you know. We'd have to pay. And the same thing happened in the Barbados recently, when the government of Barbados had to pay billions of dollars back to the Drax family to purchase land that was previously owned by the Drax family called Draxall. Yeah, man. In Barbados, billions it work out to repurchase the land. Tell her that, man. Yeah? So, that is how it is. And people today know we want to talk about. All right, so. Yeah, so let me just talk about. All right, tell me, people, if you want to hear. Yeah, if you want to hear, watch this. If you want to hear the press conference from Hugh Busby Jr., we can run that now, right? And you listen to the press conference, the Reggae Girls coach, or we can have some discussion. All right? So let me see. Who said run the press conference, right? Listen, Demo, you know, say you make this heap of thing upon the airwaves of Jamaica about free ticket that everybody can talk about, like the stadium for open free. That don't make no sense. Like them for let the people them in a bleacher. No. No, man. What must I run? Run the press conference? Run the press conference. Let me know, people, what you want to hear. The people them for buy ticket. People them for buy ticket. Everybody I talk about free ticket. Free ticket. Nah, man. A $1,500 for your bleachers ticket. Buy your ticket and go. The game. Support the program. Support the program. Support the program. People want the program to be promoted, and them want it for you promote from way back when, and it's supposed to be in every media platform I promote. But nobody no want buy no ticket. Them want to get free shirt. They want to give things that them can wave, but nobody no want buy no ticket. What kind of madness is that? Nobody no want. The organizers must give everyone who come to the stadium free shirt. They must put bands in there. They must get Jamaica biggest artists to perform. They must get the biggest sound system. They must provide what? All of them ideas here now. And nobody enough to pay for no ticket. Me not understand the people them. I keep for the life of me. The amount of things where them want free. It must be free on TV, free on radio. Them just give it to the station for play it free. The YouTubers, they must play it on them channel free. They mustn't charge nobody for go in. And everybody who go must get a yellow shirt to support the team. What kind of madness is that? This was a 6 months now. Me I tell people say game I play in June. 6 months now. Everybody want give. Yeah, man. You mean, man? We forget bands in the stadium. You know, we forget TIFO, whatever they want to call it. We need to get one of that for Jamaica. Every fan must get a flag to wave. Every fan must get a yellow shirt so we can look uniform in the stadium. We must fill the stadium. We must flood the stadium. We must flood the stadium. You understand me? Make sure the time going to be hot. So make sure we have water. Make the sponsors give everybody a free bottle of water for drink. And everybody to come in free. No matter like what kind of madness is that? And the stadium field must be immaculate. We must have high level security. Every car must be protected, but everything must be free. So who are going to pay for the whole of that? Who? Who will pay for all of that? Who will pay for all of that? Who? That's the problem we have, brother. That's the problem we have, bro. We want the highest level coach. We want all of the high profile players to fly in first class. And nobody's supposed to find money to pay for that. Because everything's supposed to free. That don't make no sense. How the footballer will grow. That's why some of the club them in Jamaica are shut down. Me I thought the football club them. Hey Miguel, I am not ranting. You call this ranting? No, man, this is not ranting, man. Yeah, I talk about ranting, Miguel. I am addressing the topic. And the topic is, we love freeness. Everybody wants everything free. It cannot work. It needs to be spoken about. It cannot work. Ask your family if you buy the ticket, man. Support the program. How money going to be pumped into the program if everybody want everything free? Cannot work. Will not work. All right?
I believe the time is right, and I feel that it's a great opportunity and a great time for Jamaica football, but also for the women's program as we look to go to 3 consecutive World Cups. At this time, as the General Secretary had mentioned, we are embarking on a new cycle, and we're off to Brazil on Sunday. Time flies, where we'll look to kind of reconvene with some of the players and continue our evaluation of players as we head into what will be a very...
All right. Soon come back to that. No. All right. So let's get to this. Watch this. First thing, with the U20 team. All right. So I'm going to start from my last topic, which is pick the best. We need to pick the best. You know, yesterday I raised an important point with the under 17. I don't know if you remember the question where I said this. The under 17 is every year. So what that means is if it is every year, it widens the pool of players that will be available. So what we should do now, this idea of the whole quota system probably need to be revisited, because you have a competition every year. So more players will get the opportunity to play U17 World Cup, because they also have 8 spots available for CONCACAF, which is significant. This would be the only global footballing tournament where CONCACAF has so many spaces. It is so good that CONCACAF will have those spaces. That means you can begin to work on preparing players every single year. So hopefully by the time they get to the year where they're going to play, they are at the requisite standard to perform well and qualify the team. Therefore, we should relax this whole quota idea and select the best. I said that. Let me come to the U20. The U20 is a little different, because the U20, you don't have so many spaces. But the U20 is where, if you notice, a lot of the players who were in the U20, Dexter Lembikisa, for example, is one of them. He transitioned to the national senior team. Kanaya Boyce Clark is the next one. And many of the others are doing well. Delano Splat just won with Fulham in England. Kira Anderson, who could have and should have been a part, is also doing well. So a lot of them, Luke Badley Morgan, he was out injured and stuff. But a lot of these guys, they have been doing well since that. So, watch this. I want to help you, right? No, I understand that you have to look at local players. I have no problems with that. In fact, there were some local players that I saw did well. Adrian Reed, for example, is a player that I've long told people that is a very good footballer. He can play under 20, and he probably will make the team, regardless of who comes in, because I think he's an exceptional talent. You saw that as he played in the JPL finals and semifinals. You saw very good player. Can play multiple positions, right? All right. No, man, I'm not talking about the present U20 though. I'm just saying that some of those players from the previous U20 with Kanaya Boyce Clark, Jason, they transition to representing the senior team. So watch me now. Here is the issue though. You see, if you are focusing predominantly on local talent, I don't agree with you, you know. But if that is the pathway you're going, you must at least, man, choose the best players. Let me say it again. I don't agree with the idea or the notion of having for under 20 level players, domestic players. In fact, if you watch the JPL, few under 20 players stood out in our JPL, except for Adrian Reed and probably Christopher Ainsworth to some extent. There is no other under 20 qualified player who stood out in the JPL. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me a name of a player that stood out. No, others played, you know. Others had minute. But in terms of standout player, I don't think this year in the JPL there is a star player. I think if anybody could look at an emerging good player, it would be Justin Dunn, who just came onto the scene
and surprised many people. Justin Dunn, right throughout the season, you would say, up until they got to the playoff. I don't think Barrett had an excellent JPL. He never played a lot of games. I don't think Dixon played enough games for us to say, yo, Dixon is a star. Dixon cannot play under 20. Omar Fowling. All right? So Dixon is not in it. But I'm talking about those who can play under 20. Dixon can't. Jalmaro Calvin cannot play under 20. All right? I'm talking about players who can play under 20. Cohen at Veer did well in the games that he played. But I can't say that, oh my God, man, me I tell you, say, that youth is a star in the league. No, I don't think so. So the point I'm making, that there is not a lot of them. Not a lot. Not a lot. What is the point I'm making? The point I'm making is that it is also suggesting that the pool for this particular crop of under 20 is not so good. Because if you go back to previous years, you had like the Romain Blake, the Tyreek Zemanis, and the Christopher Ainsworth. Those guys were really standout players, you know. Even if you want to say schoolboy football, you know, standout, you know. And they never did well. They never did well, you know. And they were standout players, and they never did well. We don't have a lot of standout players, and now we're going to trust them. So fine, let me give you that. But if you're going to do that, you must find those who are the best. Let me also say this. A lot of them have not been playing any football. A lot of them have not been playing any football, you know. If you're not playing in the tier 2 and you're not at Cavaliers, because Mount Pleasant don't have any under 20. I think Malachi Sterling is the only one. And he has not been in the squad recently. Mount Pleasant was on a break. It's really Cavaliers. Tivoli don't have any under 20 youth playing there. Arnett don't have any that can play under 20. Waterhouse don't have any that was playing that can play under 20. So where are we going to get them from? Let's go down to the tier 2. All right, the tier 2, they have lots of them playing in tier 2. Lot of the schoolboys. So if you want to know where the schoolboys are at, a lot of them playing tier 2 football. That's where they are. All right. Now, the issue is a lot of them are not getting called from out of the tier 2. So it is saying to me then, we need to look at players outside of Jamaica to bolster this under 20 team. Pick the best. The JFF, the JFF is at a good place now, you know. The people are beginning to trust and believe again in the JFF. Lots of things. The image is, you know, you have an abstract painting, and then somebody show you a look part and you begin to figure out the rest of it. I think the JFF now is that abstract painting that somebody has pointed in the right direction, and people are beginning to believe again that the process can work. The tier 2, I don't think, no man, the tier 2 is not the level of the Premier League fresh grad, but that's where they are. Now, I want to talk about a player that this is his second year in tier 2. And can play under 20. And that's what I'm saying. I need to pick the best, because somebody need to look at these guys then, if you plan on using them, because the players in tier 2 are playing week in, week out. Week in, week out. There's one in particular named Roshan Graham. And anybody know who is the scout for the U20? This youth named Roshan Graham. Look at him. He's one. Yeah, Javin Williams is there, because I think Javin Williams was with the U18, so Javin Williams probably will end up getting a look in. Right? There's a youth called Roshan Graham. Check him out. He never played any schoolboy football this season because of other reasons. But he is one of the better midfielders in tier 2. And I think, with the exception of possibly Adrian Reed and Ronaldo Barrett, there is no other better than him at that level right now. So that is the point I'm making, that we have to find a way of looking at the players. I'm very sure that a lot of the people in the U20 probably don't know Rashan Graham. They probably don't know him. They call him Neymar. I don't know if I name my son Neymar still. Like as a baller name. Mbappe me I work with. Or Messi. Not a Neymar around here. I may support Brazil. So please, whatever we do for the U20, let's select the best players. All right. Maybe me need to depend on the scouting network, you know. But no, sir, I don't get no problem here, sir. But no, me not go on the scouting network. Yeah, but scouts, man. The scouts. No, you see now what I am saying, you know. All right. So let me say it again. Jason Guna, I am not suggesting that tier 2 players play. I am not suggesting that JPL players play. Let me make my point again, because I don't want to be misunderstood. All right, so let me break it down. Our best bet is to get the players who are playing at higher level, because the local players, except for the ones at Cavaliers, are not playing any football at all at the U20 level, except for those who are playing in tier 2. Right? Except for those playing in tier 2. So, if you want players who are playing at the under 20 level who can play under 20, right now, they are playing predominantly tier 2, meaning that they are in better physical condition. If you're going to look at using local players, that is what you would have to do. That is what you'd have to do. You understand? That is what you have to do. You have to do that because they're in physical condition. No, I am not suggesting that they're up to par to go play the competition. What I'm saying that if you decide that you're going to use local players and not the players who are playing in England and other places in the world, then at least use the ones who are playing football consistently, because you don't have enough in the JPL that played. That is the point I'm making. So I would say right now, and that is why I made mention of the Peter Lee not Peter Lee Vass, like the Tariq Zeminis. Those guys were like at a higher level and they failed. I don't think we have the likes of those guys here. We don't. All right, no, Jason, we are agreeing. This is my issue. The argument we're having with the under 20 is about money and D-Cup players. It shouldn't be. It should be from the Premier League, and at worst, tier 2. No, man, Omar Falling, to be honest, Tariq Zeminis and those guys, the under 20 team that we had with Tariq Zeminis and Christopher Ainsworth and Devontae Campbell and Kobe Thomas and Chad James, what the cover, Lamont Rochester, Romain Blake, those guys are in the US playing, you know. I believe that group of players were at a better level than the present group we have. And I am saying they failed. Christopher Pearson, yeah, man. Christopher Pearson, Duncan McKenzie, right? They were at a better level to me, and they failed. Lamont Rochester was there. Romain Blake was there. Lou Badley Morgan was there. Kanaya Boyce Clark was there. I'm not what I agree with you, Omar. Omar, work with me now, Omar. Omar, work with me now. Omar Foley, work with me now, man. That is the point I am making. I'm not going to say that they were hype. Zemini's at his age was good. I am saying that they are better than the ones who are here, and they failed. They failed to qualify. So if they are better than the ones who are presently here and they fail to qualify, then we can't use the same method to get to the other level or the other stage of the competition. You understand what I'm saying? So now we have to look at who are the players available in England, who are the players available in the States, and how many. Because again, of the players who can play under 20, the ones who are playing right now or up to last week was actually Christopher Ainsworth and Adrian Reed. You know? Tell me one other under 20 player that was playing competitive football, except you're going to go down to tier 2. You know, long schoolboy football finished, so we cannot be using Manning Cup and the Costa Cup form. We can't. Premier League has ended for most of the teams for at least a month. Hey, Sherman, Wagwan. You know, say Sherman, me need you to match up a 1 and 2 thing for me, you know, Sherman. Yeah, me need you match up 1 and 2 thing for me, you know. So, you link here. You hear me, boss, Sherman? Maybe you have Leo Campbell, but look how long that stop play. It's fuzzy feel, not the players. Oh, they're saying that fuzzy feel and not the players. All right. If you want to put it that way, then I can, yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're not playing any football. Except when there's an under 20 camp, they are not playing any football. At least the ones who are playing in England, they finished their competition last week. Well, I mean, you have Whisper. Will he play under 20? Because Whisper can play. Biele Kadamarti can play under 20. Will he? Yeah. Yeah, so wanted to really talk about that if the decision, if the decision is to use just domestic player, I don't think we're going very far. But if that is their decision, then here's what you have to do. So hold on there. So you wanna let Whisper play to qualify, play under 20 to qualify. So why can't play national team and under 20? Why Whisper couldn't play under 20 and play for the national team? Because both things are not happening at the same time. Hey, I think if he plays in the under 20 and plays well, you understand me? If he plays well. What is he coming to play, CC? Is he coming to play for the national team? So why Biele Kadamarti will not play under 20, but Whisper, you have Whisper to play under 20. What is CC? Oh you work out the match there, CC. See how you work out the boss. See the return of Comedy Central. Ah, Jesus, help me, Lord, help me. CC have arrived. Lord of mercy. Yeah. People, CC has entered the building. Yeah. All right. So, hey, here's what I'm saying now. The next thing, so we are taking the next topic, Lease the Fields. Me I challenge the government of Jamaica. Me I go tell these people. You see, independent. You know why Draxal has not improved? Let me tell you. Let me talk to you now. Mr. Peter Gould wanted to do the entire surface. Remember them putting underground irrigation to water the whole thing, you know. They were putting up lights. They were building stands. You realize the stands stopped. They were redoing the entire Draxal to turn it into a mini stadium. Then what they were going to do was to fix the secondary field so that all other games could be played there and monies would be collected. Then they were going to turn the back of the Draxal into a parking lot. So people would not have to park on the other field, but park around here. So the stadium probably, how they were going to do it, it probably can roll like 8,000 people all around and good lighting and good surface and proper stuff. All of that was stopped because that is owned by the parish council. The people wanted a long-term lease, you know, not ownership of it, you know. Not ownership. And part of the plan was to fix the field. Now, Mount Pleasant will now qualify for the Caribbean Club stuff. And I've got to play them game. Like at Sabina Park or probably Catherine Hall. You know how much revenue St. Anne would generate when that club comes and stays in St. Anne and bring fans if them advance and go far, like how Cincinnati came and played Cavaliers. Imagine that. So my proposition is that, you see these fields across Jamaica, I think the government need to lease out the fields to private owners and entities. People like Peter Gould and Mount Pleasant should have been leased the Draxal complex for 50 years or 100 years. Lease the fields. If you don't want to give up ownership, lease the fields and let part of the deal be that if they make it exclusive for their club, then they have to set up something adjoining the field that provides for the locals. So therefore, the major league and the schoolboy football would still have a place to play. Lease the fields. Lease the one in Trelawney. The one in Sligoville. Lease them. Or the government own Catherine now. Lease it out to somebody to operate it. And let the people control it. But when you lease it, it must be for predominantly sporting activity. Don't lease it to be an entertainment complex. Keep the same idea. Many of these fields. Ball and TV. You understand me? Lease out the fields. There are so many. Hey, let me tell you one. People, you see Al Froome Sports Ground? The government should have leased that out long time. Long time. Long time. A lot of these fields cannot be upgraded by the clubs who are using them because they are owned by the parish council. The parish council now have resources to take care of the field, them, man. You think the parish council going to spend money for have irrigation system running? That's a water bill. It is of no benefit to a parish council to be in control of a football field that has a team in the Premier League that don't have a field. Lease it to them. Daniel Lawrence, let me tell you this. Don't believe that them don't hear the programs. Let me tell you this. A lot of people in government hear the programs. Brethren, the new member of parliament for Senton, you know, had on a Mount Pleasant shirt, you know, at the last game, you know, Matthew Samuda, you know. He was there, you know. He was there at the game, you know. And he has gone to Mount Pleasant games. And I'm saying that if we can give lands to people who build roads, why we can't lease fields to people who provide social programs? Because a football club like Mount Pleasant, you know what people get employed because of Mount Pleasant? Mount Pleasant presently employs over 100 Jamaican. More than 100. A football club. I'm talking about people who get a salary from them every single month. A football club. So if we can give other people land when they build road, we can lease the fields to people, to investors like this who employ 100 people every single month. For how many years now? They started this before the pandemic. You're talking about from when they were in the small leagues. So I think it is time. I think Honorable Minister Grange, I think it is time. I really think it is time that you really consider this as a Minister of Sport. Really, really consider looking at, maybe you can't do it to all of them, but use it, you do one as a test run. Do Draxal as a test run. Lease it to Peter Gould. Lease the field to Peter Gould. And challenge him to upgrade the field beside it. Challenge him. Listen, because I believe that they may not be able to play their game in August there. But going ahead, they may be able to host games there. Because even some games, you know, if the field is upgraded, because the size of the field itself is good, right? They can build around it in terms of stands. The lighting, it is accessible. It is accessible. You come off the highway. Under 17 national games can be played there. The female teams can play a game there. The under 17 and under 20. Yeah, I believe so. But I am telling you that Mount Pleasant in previous years engaged, and they were resisted by the head of the football down this side. What a victim. They have to give Babsy a call. Oh my God. We have not seen for a while coming on. Not seen for a while. How you doing?
Man is one easy, you know. I'm okay, man.
Okay. Sir. Oh, it's unseen. But because you have not been seen for a while. Yes, your shirt looks so, man.
You know, we use,
It look like a shirt that squeeze you. A Mount Pleasant shirt that big up, man. Big old Mount Pleasant. Man.
Liberty.
Yellow and blue of Mount Pleasant. Wow.
Liberty learning center.
We can't see nothing, man. We can't see nothing there, sir. What's going on, man? Welcome to the show. Good afternoon, sir. Coach Parchment. You get your C license already, boss?
No, we don't get the certificate, but I finished the course.
Yeah? How you think you did?
I did pretty well. I think the logbook and the session, the 3 session plans that I did was pretty well, you know. I organized it well and I put it on paper, you know, and my practical was good. I got good reviews based on the question asked by the principal of Jamaica football coaching, Mr. Peart. So I think I did well, in my opinion.
Okay.
I'm confident of a good grade. I think somewhere in the 90s there.
AM Henry, that's a recent stuff. So I'm hoping that they will revisit. I'm going to speak to Mr. Gould, because I tell us, we can put together and plan and say, listen, we're going to upgrade this field. We're going to put lights over there. We're going to take the lights that are here now, put it over to the second field, fix the surface, fence it around so they can charge people for coming in. And this field will be exclusive. So when you have your major league finals, it can be played there. If a team is in tier 2 and they have a final game, they can be played there. Mount Pleasant, they will play there, but they will train elsewhere. You understand me? Yeah.
So, man, what are you going to do with the athletes? Track and field athletes that train around the beef field?
No, man, no kind of training. What kind of listen, them train over there still. They can train over there. We're not going. Anything can go on that field, You see all the sports them we are going on the proper field. Them sports you have to stop, brother. You can't. You think them can keep sports day upon Arsenal field, the Emirates,
No.
or at the Etihad? A joke thing are going, brother.
A joke thing for sure. But man, I can't believe though. Like, really, Peter Gould asked for it and football.
Yeah, that was the original plan. That is why they stopped the upgrade. Why you think the stand thing stopped? Why you think them? Remember, you see all the lights that are at the school. Because remember they played. Mount Pleasant played the Trinidad and Tobago team and defeated them,
Yeah, at the school, yeah.
At the school, And they played at 6 o'clock, with lights, brother. That looked brighter than the National Stadium, Those lights were brought for Draxall. But because they thwarted the plans, he put them up on the school. That is why night matches can't play at Mount Pleasant. Man, if we release Peter Gould, them money are the whole heap in the parish, brother.
100 odd people employed.
Oh, way more than that people employed, man.
I get at least.
Any man all employed
200,000 a month.
The man employ all the president of the FA.
So the question is though, man, is it really the football don't decide stop it, or it's the government in terms of who controlling the field?
So the field, most of the fields in Jamaica are owned by the government. The lands are owned by the government, so they are managed by the parish council. Right. So I'm saying that if the government don't want to lose them, they can lease them.
Lease it, yeah.
Lease them. Give them a long term. Give them if they want a 50-year lease, because after the 50 years, because you collect money on the field anyways.
Yeah, get a percentage of everything. The contract. And I improve football because football can improve, It can.
Bridget, imagine you had stands all around. Because, listen, they were going to make stands all around the field and covered stands.
Wow.
Hold on, we have... you're live on I Am Sure Sports. I am live on here before...
sir. I know, sir. You don't have to go through that. Just a quick little thing there that's probably
first, hold on. First, you have to let the people know who is speaking. So, username.
My name is Paul Maxwell. I'm a football spectator. I was at the National Stadium the other day, and you saw those green lines. Does anybody realize what those green lines like? Another football pitch was put there. You realize somebody kept their sports day there?
Yeah, man.
At the National Stadium?
Yeah.
Their sports day at the National Stadium. That's all I'm saying. I won't say anything more, but these sporting venues, whenever have them, they have to be able to pay for themselves. But just to tell you that the National Stadium was used for a sports day. That's why all of those people are wondering what those green markings were.
Hey, leader.
It was a sports day.
Leader. With all due respect, you see.
Mr. Maxwell, sir.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Mr. Maxwell, sir. On the matter of what happened to the field, and you're very, 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 very late. All of that was said from the game was going on. You're way behind time. It was discussed on Monday, discussed on Tuesday, and even said earlier. So your information is very, very late. In fact, you heard what was said on Sportsmax about it. What major?
Actually, no,
major? So let me give you some information that you don't know. Major Desmond Brown, his name is, said that Scotiabank had made a request to use the surface from in January. The request from the JFF according to Desmond Brown, did not come in until in March because they had to wait until they got their fixtures for the game. So it wasn't until they got the fixtures that they requested the field, and by that time they had already had a request for like the Racers Grand Prix, the Jamaica Invitational, and the Scotiabank Sports Day.
So hold on. The point is, that I think you are making, that I'm sure that Barclays Bank couldn't go to Wembley and rent it for the sports day. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know why, though, leader? Which is what I'm getting to. You know why? Because it is not owned by the government that need money. It is owned by private people. So you see, if Peter Gould had the field, it wouldn't happen.
Okay.
You see, if Paul Maxwell was a person who had a lease on the field, he's not allowing that. But Independence Park need money to operate.
Well, anyway, man, just putting in my little 2 cents.
Yeah, man. What do you think? What do you think? Let me ask you this. What do you think? Because I am saying that fields like Jackson should be leased to like a Peter Gould and Mount Pleasant instead of being owned by the parish council.
I knew of the plan some time ago and I noticed it started and stopped, but I don't remember what the reason was.
I
thought it would have been great at the time, but it should be looking at something. It has been said already that the various.
Sorry, let me just correct. It wasn't from the JFF. It was from the JPL. Sorry, the JPL made a request in March to use the stadium, but it was already booked for those things. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, all I can say is that. Look here. It has been said already that all of these various fields and so on around the country, the only way they're going to be maintained properly is if you have private individuals or they are connected to maybe in some stages like the schools. If you notice, as bad as it is, the JC track, the Calabar KC track, they don't look anything like what is over by Catherine Hall, which is government maintained. So we need to somehow work with a private-public partnership to work together and say, okay, you have a schedule.
But leader, JC football feel not too good enough.
No, I said the track. Okay. I was thinking about the track. I know. I didn't mention the field. I said the track. Anyway, I'm just showing you something that certain things when it comes to maintenance. Right, it's easier when you have an entity there that has a little bit more interest in what is happening with the field.
Like, okay. Who that Arnett Gardens don't own Tony Spalding Sports Complex.
I didn't even realize that. Who owns it?
Oh, no government boss, man.
Man is why something about a reason like this with Man of Steel though.
Do you know that Waterhouse don't own Jerusalem Sports Complex?
Man. Tell them.
Slip me. That one is owned by the government also.
Yeah. The Edward Siaga is not owned by Tivoli Gardens.
No, that one knows. That one I understand has been leased from the Railway Corporation.
Okay. All right.
I remember that one. No man, they do. They actually do.
Own it or lease it?
I remember that.
Lease.
Lease. Yeah. I remember when that they got some thing on that. Yeah, man, that one I know. But as I said, your idea is good. If it comes to pass, it's something that. But I don't know why they hold on to some of these entities and then they can't maintain it and then they just go right back down.
Right down.
So.
Unseen was going to say something, so let's hear if he's saying something.
I believe, in what you're saying. I think that if the government can, form a partnership with some of these private persons who want the football to improve. Because we're talking about football here. You understand me? Some of these fields, Paul Maxwell, such as a Peter Gould and a Mount. I see a lot of things happening at Jackson, with a Peter Gould controlling that complex. I'm telling you, stands, the B field. And them was supposed to have a field at the side where cricket was supposed to play, right, man? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a lot of space. Maybe that field maybe turn into parking, but you'd have an A field and a B field.
Look here, let me just tell you something. You see that second field that could be put up, it could be a turf field. Yeah, that could be a turf field for that. Said and whatever they want it to have there, they have it on a turf field. So it's low maintenance, and I'm sure Montpellier could do that, and that would be really, really good. No, that is what we would want to see.
Of course, they can do it.
So Marlon is saying that there are the only two fields Harborview own their complex and Westport Park is owned by, Mobile United, really.
Mm-hmm.
It was donated. Yeah, it was donated as a gift. Harborview actually owns there also.
That's what. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I know that Freddie Nita Park is not owned by.
No, that's a
it's a community. It's a government again, parish council.
It's a government again.
Yeah.
Almost all of them are the government.
Yeah.
The only one, as I said, Westport was given by the what name of the people down there again at I don't remember, but they gave them as almost as a gully land, and they fixed it up. That's the only club, as far as I remember, that actually owns their grounds.
Oh,
actually own it.
You know what I need to find out? Man of Steel is Boys Town owned by the government? Because Effortville is owned by the parish council as well. I'm telling you. Frome is owned by the sugar company. Landilo is government land that the parish council lease. The FA lease.
Boys Town, remember, is a charity. I don't know how they know exactly.
So why the government? Why the government does?
Yeah, who own Boys Town? That's a very good question, Let me find out. That's a very good question.
They might have a lease, because I remember that every now and again when it goes down, they actually put money into fixing it, but I don't know.
The government owned Tony Spalding, man. Tony Spalding. Tony Spalding was a member. Tony Spalding was a member of parliament. And
yes. Anthony Spalding.
Effortville is not owned by Humble Lion, Bossy.
No, definitely.
Tivoli Garden is leased, El Granero. That me sure about. That whole railway corporation is owned by the government.
Right.
And they lease it.
Well, that's one of the things, Look here, let me tell you something. Even Constance Spring Field, with all of the infrastructure you've seen being built around it, I know for a fact that is leased.
And it's on lease land.
Right, but the thing is, if you notice the amount of infrastructure that they put down there, I think it's a long 100-year lease or so.
That's what I'm saying. Give the people some 100 years.
Give them that, because I can tell you, I do remember the figure when I spoke to Daniel how much they got the lease for Constance Spring.
All right. But Ernest Murray saying that Boys Town was given to the community by Father Hugh Sherlock.
Okay.
I think that is true, So it's to find out who owns it. Yeah.
It might be a trust, some sort of trust or something like that. Because Father Sherlock was Boys Town, the whole thing there, the whole concept and so on. So I don't know. And that would have been the church anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So, the only way it looks like anybody going to get anything like that is when a private individual donates it. As in, the case of Montego Bay. But already they get 100 there lease.
Yeah. El Granny, remember, Effortville is a community, it's not just Effortville. Sherman is from that side, so I can tell you I'm fresh God. Remember, say Effortville is not just the field, the entire community is Effortville.
What normally happens, is that they make the communities and then they fix up a field, and then sometimes the field morphs and has a lot more development around it and so on. And then, it eventually serves a bigger purpose. And sometimes what happens is that the football club
farm, and them call down their farm as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You see, so that's how it goes. But anyway, man, it's half a cut call coming in here.
Yeah, man, all right.
We talk.
All right then. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Okay. All right.
Mine's my about the field up at Sligoville, the stadium.
Yeah. Yeah. I just tried to reach out to someone connected to Boystone. But they say they have never thought about it. They have never thought about like who owns it. So let's see. But you see, it's called Effortville Community Center. It's a community center. It is for the community. Why no, Unseen? What are you saying?
No, I was talking about the stadium at Sligoville as well. You know?
Yeah, that was built by the government too, man. A government own them, brother. Me I tell you that.
Man said that field is the biggest waste of money. Yeah.
Joe, you suppose you can tell me who own Boystone, man, because you're a legend on a Boystone there, you know. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Joe, who own Boystone? Yeah, legend on that, you know, you should know. But that's what I think. All right, so let's move on from that. The next topic is 6 points from the first two games. Is that possible, Unseen? Dominica, Republican, Dominica. Do you believe? Oh, yeah. So, people, that is what I want to ask. Is it reasonable to expect that Jamaica gets 6 points from their first two games in the World Cup qualifiers for 2024 and just, you know, yeah.
COPA or World Cup?
El Granero, though it was given to the people of Sligoville, it was in partnership with the government. Remember the people's name, it is the government who own it. Because whose name is on it? You think it is the entire community name on it? May I tell you?
Explain to them, man, because they don't really understand. Like whenever I raise an argument like this, them try to tell us that the people them own it. Like,
people them don't own it, man.
No, man, the government own it, man.
Yeah,
they have a big debate with somebody.
They don't have the signature of all of the residents of Sligoville, my boss. All right, Demo says easy 6 points. What do you think, Unseen?
I think I say easy, you know, because we are playing against some big name team or World Cup.
Some big name team. Dominica is not a big name team, man. Dominica.
No, man, you said COPA plus 6 points.
No, Lord have mercy. I never said COPA, boss.
Okay.
First two games. The two games are the World Cup qualifying games.
Okay. Let me read the title about it. Okay.
So Kevin Williams is saying, how are we going to how are we going to discuss how far Reggae Boys can go for COPA or World Cup qualification without the JFF releasing a squad for us to analyze? All right. First thing, let me help you. And Simon said it yesterday. The coach has the responsibility to release a squad. Until the coach releases a squad, the JFF cannot release the squad. It is the coach who releases the squad. Number one, Kevin. I can based on past performances, the players that I see in a roster for the 55 man, I can say, listen, any collection of these players can give me 6 points. If you can't, stay out of the discussion, papi. Don't bother make it bother you. If you cannot discuss it unless you know the 23 players, then you not just discuss it then. How many years man I say Arsenal win Premier League next year and Chelsea and them don't know who go there? What kind of man? Kevin, come on, man. You just want to know what the squad is. And here's what. Until the coach release it. And you don't want to know the squad so you can predict the scoreline. You want to know the squad so you can quarrel about who should be and who shouldn't be in there. Come on, man. Be wiser than that, man. Your voice too powerful for your argument, them so soft in a puppy. Sure, man. Yeah. Go ahead and see. Carl Wallace says, from Wikipedia, Boyston was founded as a Christian project in 1940 by Reverend Father Hugh Sherlock for the young people in Kingston, Trenchtown community. That no answer the question still, who own it. Me never ask you who founded it, because you Sherlock not around anymore. How would this ask who is in the 55? Look how long the 55 squad was sent to for the COPA. If you go on the COPA thing, you see the 55. Ideal football, you never see that. All the teams have to submit what they call the preliminary squad, you know, from the fourth, you know. I mean, you know.
Mine's one, I think that we can get, you know, the 6 points easily. I don't
Thank
think
you,
it's
sir.
going to be a big issue for us not to get 6 points from these 2 games. Based on the squad that I know, I can pick what I made when I have Grimstad, you know? Sick. Unseen Sports TV squad.
Hold on there. All right, so me answer these comments. Me like take out some of the comments. If I remember correctly, the Harborview compound, aka compound, was leased from the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation. However, the current managers of the Harborview could best provide. All right. My name, Boystown run by YMCA, Young Man Christian Association, and Boystown Old Boys. Don't know who is them. Oh, you see it now? Whoa. Listen what this man said. D. Madre, can we get 6 points with an all local squad? Tell me when last Jamaica play a game. I'll tell you them people, like them just want to have argument. Kevin Williams, you know the number you're normally calling. Call in and tell me when was the last time Jamaica played. Watch this. The last time Jamaica played a international game, not a friendly, with an all local base squad. Tell me the last time.
International competition.
In fact, may make it easier for you. When has Hal Grimson used a locally based squad for an official game for Jamaica? Not a friendly, an official game. Tell me. I want to give you time for answer. Because some of the time when I bring up something when I make no sense, brother. Come on, man. How you bridging how you move like that?
Why even answer? Real? Why even answer? There's no answer. Never got answer. Sir.
Eh? No, I want him to do that because why would I bring up? Why would I do that? All right. So for the people, right? So if you just type in Jamaica COPA preliminary squad, you'll see the 55 names, right? So we're gonna put the link for you to find it because it's not hidden. It's not hidden. So you can go to the 55 and you will see. Yeah, like see it there. It is given to Connor. Tell them again that Jason. See it there. So if you follow that link, you will see the 55 players. And count how much local players are in it.
So count.
Count. So how you get to the place now that they are all local. And let me tell you this. If Jamaica have to get all of its top players to go over Dominica, at least, not Dominica Republic, because I think Dominica Republic, if we have to go and get Mikel Antonio and all of these guys to go play Dominica and beat Dominica, a joking that. Come on, man.
Repeat that, man, is on. Repeat
Dominica. Me not talk Dominica Republic. I'm talking Dominica. All right? Jamaica don't need Mikel Antonio and Bose and Ethan Pinnock. There are enough players playing right now that if the coach says, listen, I'm going to use some local players, I believe that they can go and beat Dominica.
I believe so too.
Not Dominica Republic, but Dominica in Dominica.
Of course. We can't beat them. It make no sense.
No disrespect to Dominica. Dominica presently, let me give it Dominica recent. ranking. What them rank? Almost 200, 180. Dominica is ranked 180. Same local squad that couldn't score against. Brother, watch a joke now. Do you realize that hey, me like them thing, you know? Hey, Bossy, the Jamaica, remember this. You see the Guatemala team that Jamaica played a friendly against. Let me give you this. And the game ended up tying when the Jamaica team with the top players, including Antonio, played them in the Gold Cup. Do you remember that it was 1-0 it ended? Go and check the results. So what is your point? What is the point? Which TNT team we played in an official game with the local players and we never score against? Which one? Which one? So why, in the same way, what evidence do you have? Don't make assumption, even in your assumption. What evidence do you have that Coach Himir Hallgrimsson, since he has coached Jamaica, he has used local players alone in any of his team? What evidence do you have? You're making an assumption, fine. But what are the facts you're using to make that assumption? Have you ever, do you see a track record of the coach doing that? Answer the question I ask you. And the question is, since when was the last time you have seen a Jamaican team at the senior men's team with all local players in an official game? And when, yeah, that's a good question, Blackout. Respect for that. So let me ask you this. When I say local players, who you talking? Who you call local players? Who are the local players? Is Shamar Nicholson a local player? Is Andre Blake a local player? Is Leon Bailey a local player? Who you call local player? Bro, sometimes we create these conversations that not really. And I watch, for persons asking where I watch Dominica. I watch Dominica because they are the Mount Pleasant player playing for them. And I watch them in Nations League, bro. Big up military Gona every time. Like every time the coach don't, are the people them don't, allow the coach. When you don't want people to interfere in the coach's selection and team, then allow the coach him time for name him team. Nobody should pressure the coach and say, the coach need to play this player, the coach need. So nobody should pressure the coach. When the coach ready, the coach will release him squad. Until then, everybody just wait. Everybody just wait.
When is one that player still play for Mount Pleasant, Charles Jones?
No, he doesn't.
I don't see Pinnock Mannings, man. I don't understand. On the list.
You don't see go and check the list, man. Don't follow what don't follow what people say. You go check the list. You hear? You
read.
You read it? Go right through it.
Someone say defenders or so. It's all about sport. I'm not seeing a Pinnock. David Reed. Anderson. Pinnock. Remember the same link. The same link we send in the group, in the chat.
Yeah. You understand me? So in the same way, I don't believe anybody's supposed to tell the coach who's supposed to pick. Nobody not supposed to tell the coach who. So the Jamaica squad to be confirmed. All they did, they sent it to Cannibal. That don't need to be released to nobody until them ready. Them have up until the 4th. So who don't want to wait until the 4th to see it? Then that is it. I don't know why people like. I don't understand this fascination. Like, hey, you know what? Like people have said, like, nobody never tell the coach what to do. Let the coach run him. But everybody want to tell the coach when them want to hear the squad supposed to release. If me want to hear the squad for y'all next year from today, the coach will come out and release the squad because me need to hear the squad for next year from no. Me need to hear the squad for next year. Me want to know the
challenge you.
Next year the team will play. Me need to know the squad today. So the coach will tell me the squad. Madness.
Not challenge upon that.
Challenge me.
Not challenge you.
Mm-hmm.
You know why you speak different, you know? It's because you associate it over
brother, go back to me. Me always tell go back to me thing. Me say
no.
Unseen. Watch this. Go back. Me want hey, people.
No.
Let me tell you when you go back to no man. Let me tell you one more you go back to. Me gonna tell you this. Because remember that me used to release and say breaking news and release squad. Watch this Unseen. Me want you go back to any one of my videos. Go back to any one of my videos before me even start help out the JFF. Go back to any one of them and see where I said anything about a coach, even from top of time, a coach.
No, you never said that, you know. But you want the way you want it, of course.
Hey, Unseen, let me tell you one thing we know. You see, watch it. I'll give you an example. You know, I could have find out from Mr. Speed when squad look like. I don't believe like those things are important. Me not think me need to know what Arteta squad is. I can go by what I know to select. We can't talk about the game. Me no need that to talk about it. Because a lot of the people who want it, them want it for quarrel and vex. Them no want it for reasonable football in discussion. All people want is them want it for vexation of spirit. Them want get vexed and say, so what happened to this? I'm gonna tell you this. Me guarantee you. Me a wager. Unseen, watch this. Me gonna give you. When you look at the names who are asked to the squad, me guarantee you. Listen, me gonna buy you. Show me a shoes where you want. And me gonna buy you it. Me promise you. If the same set of people them, the first utterance from the squad, they will quarrel and say, where that person? Where this person with that person? Wild goose trace, Cranky. Wild goose trace. You see how Cranky loves squad, you know? Like Cranky joy if you hear the squad, you know?
It's a green clock, so on, you know. It's a green clock, yeah?
Cranky is a squad boss. In love squad. See, you run go follow the Nations League squad list.
That's your squad boss.
You understand me? Yeah.
The list not add up for you. What you said, the link where you said.
Yeah. All right.
Add up.
So,
Add up, man.
in other 55 players. 55 players.
55 players neither.
55 players. 55 players. You understand me? 55 players.
A Clark's more still now.
So what I'm saying, there are 55 players. What, for the life of me, why would you believe that there is 55 players and the coach select 55 players playing in Jamaica? Bro, I am...
One is man different now, people. You understand?
Unseen. Here's the thing with... You see, if you go facilitate nonsense, bro, you know I'm still... I'm not joking thing. I tell you all the while. I tell you this now. You know, so me reason with you.
No, I'm not facilitate them.
One of the reasons why the people them sometimes deal with you is because of these things. Brother, me not different. In fact, you see, if I were... Watch this. I'm going to tell you this. You know that me beat the players? You think if I were disrespectful to the players would welcome me? Think about that. No, if me diss up the players them, you think me could have gone around Damian Lowe having disrespected him? You think I could be around Andre Blake and me disrespected him? But I've spoken about their performance. Me no different people. I believe that if a player don't play good, Shaquille Bradford, for example. Shaquille Bradford, recently Mr. Shaquille Bradford is not on farm and should not play for. Me not disrespect him. And me see me hear him because he's a youth and me have a high level of respect for. But I don't have to disrespect you. I can talk about your performance. From before me start doing anything, I used to challenge the JFF on things. Me bring the president on my platform for people challenge and question him. On this platform, me bring him. Mr. Chung, me bring on this. Before all of these things. In fact, because me deal with them in a professional way. Why me end up in the position that I'm in? Because if I were being people make it sound like I used to be so disrespectful. So now that I'm there, I'm not disrespectful. So I have changed. So what you mean that me change?
That's not that.
Explain to me then what has changed.
You're talking about that specifically. Put things in context. Let's go back.
Let's put it in context. Yeah.
All right. So you're talking about I remember exactly.
Yeah.
Remember exactly the part. Guys, you're talking about the squad release, right?
Yes.
And you're talking about people who want the squad and really back in the days. I was saying to you that remember before you start to, not deal with the squad, but get close to the coach, not the squad alone, get close to the coach and understand how the process is like and stuff like that. You weren't like this now where you say, if it come out and you don't want, necessarily need it and so on. Back in the days when you just started YouTube, you didn't want it. That's that all I suppose I said you want it, you're optimistic like everybody else and want it before.
I am saying to you that there have been times in the past when I had the squad that I could have done a show. I have never been one of those persons to try and leak out and present information for those things.
No, you never go so far.
But I'm saying I had it, but I would not. I would not, because here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing I'm seeing. Here's the thing. Like, we have to, and I'll say this to you. You see how we present ourselves have a lot of people unseen. They may all quadruple your numbers, in terms of, it doesn't mean that they have greater influence than you, Because what gives you influence is your integrity with how you deal with things. And I'm saying to you,
people should be able to look to you. And if they are going on ESPN and they need somebody from YouTube, they can say Unseen is. The football is supposed to see it that way. So you have to present yourself, even in the most controversial matter, the feeling matters, in a way that there's balance, equity, and to your argument, and always maintain a level of respect. I believe in principle that a squad, a team, is in the full autonomy belongs to the coach. And until the coach says certain things, people must leave it alone. Because we don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want it for reasonable discussion. In my time, I've never seen from Tapa to Coach Al Grimson a squad where people, it no cause argument on YouTube. And no matter how often it get happen, the next squad, there's going to be argument. And people are going to fall out. And people are going, I bet you that people are going to disrespect people when the squad is released. Because that is what we want it for. We don't want it so we can say there's a Demari Gray. I need to buy a ticket and go watch the game. We don't want it to say, we don't want it so that we can say, yo, I need to see Mikel Antonio live. We don't want the squad for those purposes.
But man, I don't think we can change that. What the people want it squad to do.
Huh?
We can't change what the people want.
I'm not saying change, but I'm not saying to change it now because I'm not here to change people. What I am saying is that when we see the squad, we don't. I've never heard people say, "Yo, the squad get released." Whoa! Mikel Antonio is coming to play. Listen, I guarantee you, watch when the squad release. Ethan Pinnock was voted as supporters player of the season for his club. I guarantee you that if he's in the squad, you're not going to hear one of them come on and say, yo, me have to watch the match because Ethan Pinnock will play. The first thing they're going to ask is, where is Unseen? How Unseen are in there? How this person is? None of them. I'm telling you. So we don't want it for reasons to support the team. We want it predominantly to question and get disrespectful. There you go, fresh God.
Fans will always be fans. But man, fans will always be fans because everybody have them play what they want.
Unseen, me not buy this thing there. It's just like I say, a thief will always be a thief. Murderers will always be murderers. Prostitute will always be prostitutes. You understand me? A dunce will always be a dunce. So everything is the same. Nothing will never change. Nothing will ever change. Me agree with you.
Me not think that part they are going to change about the squad part though. People like always want it to cost people and burn out coach and all that thing. I feel them think that.
Yeah. So when people are saying that I'm different now, brethren, let me tell you this. Does the passa on YouTube? Listen, I think honestly, I will say this. I've been interacted with players. A lot of the players are mature and intelligent enough to know what to listen to and what not to listen to. And I think their emotional intelligence is high enough to take, because they will tell you, I heard when you said so and so. I heard, right? So I don't think the players like, oh, geez, I'm going to lose their mind. Imagine Unseen. Oh, but if you talk about, oh, me no good, Lord. No, I don't think it affects them that way. You understand me? You see him laughing? Is questioning the problem or the disrespect, because every team released around the world
I hear fans talking, Argent and people asking where the baller. No. No. Here is the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me say this, right? I can't speak to the conversations that the Argentinians and the Brazilians have about their squad. Here is what I hear. If the coach names somebody in his squad that people don't want, it leads down to disrespect of the player as a person, not his performance. In other words, if the coach names Adrian Reed like in his squad, me I tell you say, you see it, I trust speed. How you me know? Me I tell you say, what am I going about JPL boy? Them boy they not good. What am I doing on the national side? Him good, he can't play ball. That's how we know going away that side of football. And the conversation becomes about Adrian Reed to the point where people talk about him and his father. These are the kind of conversations. And so when we try to compare Jamaican conversation with other places, we're really being naive. Let me tell you why we are being naive. You and I know that the level of conversation in Jamaica is at an all-time low. We have to remember that, people. You walk up to a simple man out on the road and talk to him and see what happens. Oh, you mean, man? Of course. So that same thing. So I was upset about it. And I talked, but I brought change. But you tell me where I was disrespectful. The thing is, we move from criticizing a player to disrespecting them. That is the issue. And disrespecting, we begin to call people names. There are people who are, no matter what they do in Jamaica, they are going to be called corrupt and thieves and criminals because of how they have been projected on these platforms. I am not here telling people not to be critical, because even in my position, I've been critical. I talk about our JPL. Mr. Speed and I have had conversation on this thing. But I don't have to be disrespectful in my criticism. That is the difference. Because at the end of the day, we are all human beings. We are all Jamaican. And I may not want a player to be in the team, but that don't mean I'm not going to diss him. I'm going to diss him.
But one is one, I think that can change still, because when the squad dropping, you're going to hear it.
Hey, listen.
You're going to hear it.
I'm telling you.
It can change. So, the people who feel like they might get affected, don't listen, or just listen to it and be strong. That got change.
Fresh God makes a point, because Fresh God make a point. Here's the thing. And this is the point I was making earlier. Because we don't like a player in the team, here's what. We decide that we're not buying no ticket to go to the game. And we already don't support the team. That I can tell you that a lot of the people who are the most critical, them don't even go to the game. A lot of the people, not all of them, they don't even support the team. They don't even buy a shirt. If you ask them, have you bought a Reggae Boy shirt? They don't buy it. They say they're not buying it. They're not going to no game, but they want to criticize the team. So, if every single person gets the squad and decide, if everyone was like you and said, if the players that I don't want to see in the squad are not in the squad, I am not in the squad, nobody would go to a game. Because I always believe that there are players that I'd want to see in the squad that are not in there. But that don't stop me from supporting the team who is out there. I guarantee you, ask some of the people who are the most critical. When you go to the next match, take a picture of yourself in the match and post it to us because you were critical. Ask them to show you something from the last match they went to that Jamaica played. Ask them to take a picture of them in a merchandise that represent Jamaica. You know, when people talking to about when Argentina plays, the stadium full. When Brazil play, them stadium full. When England play, them stadium, all of them travel, them full the stadium. When America play, them people that were right because them players. Because the whole of them are buy the jersey, the whole of them are turn up and pack the stadium. Oh no, Kevin, your conversation gone past you, Kevin. Can you answer my question? Go and go sit down, man. The conversation gone past you. Long time.
But I say buying ticket long time, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, there's no reason. You listen, hey people, let me tell you this. You see, I play football, right? I play football. I went through the whole of the verbal abuse. It's not like when me I play, no man can really put on par, you know, but the verbal abuse. All right. So I understand how upset fans can be at the game. Right? At the game. Like, if me miss a penalty, me want the fans them cuss me. Oh, you mean? Cuss me.
Cussing like real Jamaican.
Yet me want miss a easy. Oh, you mean? Yet me want miss no easy goal and fans that cuss me. Me want them cuss me, boss. I want them to cuss me when me. You understand me? I mean, no Jamaican cussing and a normal cussing. Yeah, that is different. That is the game. And you know, play good. Me not have no problem with that. Bam. All right? No problem. But brother, if you jump the fence every time match I play, and you don't want to buy no jersey to support the team, you're not enough fan, brother. Don't come talk to me. Who you? Me the people then we support the team. I help make me get paid for play. Do that. Watch this as well. Me know football. I don't think majority of players, when them step onto the football field, football is dangerous. Them can break a foot, them can break a hand. Them youth have them kids. There is very few players in the national team that don't have families and kids. You think the man them will leave them wife and them kids if you go play football because them really want to just go out there, if you go kick the ball in the back. You think Leon really walk out on the field and say, today, me are going to make the Jamaican people them vex. Me are going to miss the goal them. Me are going to lose the ball then. You really think Leon Bailey put on the Jamaican jersey if you go do that? You think Michael Hector put on the Jamaican jersey if you go out on the field and miss control? You think Mikel Antonio come Jamaica for complete for Jamaica for kick the ball over the goal top? You think Kaheem Dixon go out on that field because him want when him stand up in front of the goal and the goalkeeper gone, him walk away and leave the ball? You think the players them go up on the field because them don't want to give them all? Any one of them? You think that is them go up on the field and them say, yo, me not do nothing. You think Andre Blake going at the goal because him really want people to score upon him? You really think that Damian Lowe out there and him want to make everybody run past him? You think them not really out there want to do them best? But we act like
If they make a mistake, I hate Jamaica. That's why we hate them. I dead them for dead. That is a sentiment of someone we express yourself, but we're footballers them.
Not too far. I did part too far. Gone too far, me.
But me I tell you that. But Dima, me done answer the cussing part. Harry Maguire is still in the England side. Man, say me sound fake. All right, Dean Fraser. Listen, here's what I want you to do, man. Oh, here's what you do the same thing. That me I telling you to do the same thing, cause me fake. So cuss the players then. And just tell them about them parts and them mother and thing. Tell them say them forgot dead. That is the right thing. So you go ahead and do that. Because that you want me to do. So you want program players and you want program me. Because you have a narrative. But Anthony Mack, you may not do that. There are some people, maybe not you. There are people who you really listen to some of the things that the people them say. Me they upon this before me there anywhere near the GFF. Anywhere near the GFF. And me tell all upon this say. If you remember say, a lot of them youth here, at this put food on them table local. Lot of the youth them. So me understand that. Long time me are telling you this. Long time. From me start me YouTube. Me start my channel I talk about the legends them. I talk about grassroots football, not about GFF. Be an interview with past players. For giving an idea. See a whole for them youth to play for Jamaica and suffer. Not get nothing. From Bob West and them Monday. Bob Campbell. Michael Tulloch. At them where them start my channel. Not about no JFF. I want you to remember that. I'm helping you to understand, say. Them man they go and them not get nothing out of football. Nothing out of football. And a lot of uno, brother. A lot of uno come on this. I wish some people that come and see you on the workplace. And when they make a mistake, them come and tell the people themselves are criminal, a thief, because they give them wrong change. But I wish some people that come on the workplace and say if you lose on a job and have big argument out there saying if you get fired because you mix the drinks too sweet. You type the letter wrong. So you know if you work again. You know if you get nothing on your life, you know if you suffer and dead. And that's what I want some people to do. Turn up on the workplace. And say something about your character. And talk about your job. And that people for do and will understand how it feel. And if you know how to deal with people, even in them wrong, because none of them are perfect. You believe in a Jamaican culture that we believe that we are bad man, so we can talk to people anywhere and anyhow. We can't say anything about anybody, especially when they're on social media. We can't say anything because we can hide. Because a lot of them can say a lot of things to people and about people in them setting here. But when you see them face to face, you don't do it. Imagine some of the things that you all say about people. If people came to your workplace, your job you talk about, if you understand your people job you not talk about, brother, are the youth them work. When I wish for you get fired and lose them job, do a football. For you, what the white man used to do with the black man them. And that them used to do. Put black people in front of them for laugh and mock them. Only think people, the footballer, them and look a clown. What them, I want to program them. So anything you want them to do, adapt them to do. And if you don't do that, if them don't do that, them to lose them work. Imagine you, people advocate for you, lose your job. How you going to take care of your family? And if you know how to deal with people.
That's what I tell Unseen, because you're a coach. Imagine if everybody come up to your school and everybody start complaining, say, you know, for the up here, and start questioning your character with the people and when you lose the job. How you gonna feel?
You must feel bad, man. But people do that. Just though you taught the football, people say if you lose your work. Oh, yeah, teach me.
No, Unseen.
Walk one day. Welcome to the show, caller.
Yeah, man, it's a long time in the call, you know. But
Yeah.
I hear you rant and thing, you know, but I hear you say something that's really good. I kind of reset, you know, with the JFF. I'm still not on their side, but I just want the football to work. You understand? So me, I support the team 100%. I just some of them. You understand? I've gone to the squad, right? Yes, the coach have a right to release the squad. I want to see the squad, right? I don't want to see the squad, you know, and for real and rant and hate on people. But you're entitled to your you know, opinion. But I still want to see the squad. But at the end of the day, the coach control, coach run things, and we have to trust in our coach. And that's something there right now.
Oh, let me just say this, Jeremy. People believe that. Listen, not because it is your opinion. All right?
Yeah.
All right? Not because it is your opinion. Because not all opinions are right. Because I can have an opinion about Unseen. I'm going to use, right? If I have an opinion that Unseen is, say Unseen is not straight, just using that as an example. I can, because I'm a virgin. Am I supposed to come out and say that because it is my opinion?
Yes. You're entitled to your opinion.
So because I believe a person is not straight, and in my opinion that me have a right to come out and say that. So if me believe say you're a thief, me supposed to come out publicly and begin to tell people that you're a thief. That is my opinion.
No.
But that me I said to you. So that not because it is your opinion mean that it's supposed to be said, because it's incriminating. It can affect a person's reputation. It can destroy their character, and your opinion is wrong.
Okay. All right. And then I'll address the next thing where you say, right? When you come on to the players and all this kind of stuff, right? When you see a player get several chances and go there and like him a laugh and play. No. Personally, you know, I respect all the players. Once you put on the jersey, I respect you. I just expect you to come out and give 100%. You understand? But yeah, bashing off the player is not good, right? It's not good for anybody. And I think that we now as a people, we need to turn that corner now and stop the bashing and start, you know, to look on things and start act like real people, right? The coach is in charge, the JV have to live with them. So let's just go behind the football, get behind the football.
Let me tell you this. I play football. Me I play all yeah, brilliant. Me I play all Masters League, man still I criticize me and of course me be a bad word in my old age. So me understand that. I don't have a problem with that. Right? Me not have a problem with Dean Fraser, you know. I don't have a problem because all of us can be on the same side. Here's what I am saying. It is one thing to cuss about a person's performance. It's a different thing when you're going up against, you're taking the sports of football and you begin to talk about people's character. You question people's integrity. Because here's what, a lot of us, for example, let me give you an example. I'm going to use an example. I'm going to use Mr. Speed. Do you know that a lot of the people who have come out and said things about Mr. Speed corrupt him this, they have no proof. All right? Do you know that if Mr. Speed were to go to because remember, I know, he's a private person, you know, who work with the JFF, you know. If the same thing were done to those said people about their work and they lost their job, you know them probably don't want to take people life feet. Because they must say you cause them job. I am saying that we must also.
I'm going to push back on that when you finish.
Let me say that. It is not right for you, without proof, to publicly declare that Manning's man is corrupt, that Jermaine is corrupt, that Unseen is corrupt, and you cannot prove it. Because we have stuff outside of this space. You can talk about things that you don't like. You can criticize. You can say, listen, I don't like how management, like what Dina say, no, you change. Nothing is wrong with that. To publicly declare things about people that are unsubstantiated, my brother, we cannot accept that. We can't accept that and say that is just how we are as a people. How we get that? We can't say that.
Yeah. Well, I think when it come on to Mr. Speed, I think it's because
you
he has a club.
So that means you can call him an insect.
Let me finish, management.
Yeah.
Management, let me finish. I never said it. No, that's wrong. I don't believe in calling him an insect. I just think that people think it's a conflict of interest because of his position and in the JFF.
And I agree.
And I think you can't be
no man. You haven't told. No. Listen, you're using an example I did not use. I have said it.
I never said you did.
No, so watch what I'm saying. It is a conflict of interest. And I have done programs on that. Here is a program. As long as you operate a football club and you serve within the Jamaica Football Federation while at a club in any capacity, there is a conflict of interest. The question I've always asked is how our football is structured. The only people who get involved in the JFF are the people who operate in clubs, really. So we have to change the whole structure. I've done programs on that. I'm not talking about declaring conflict of interest. I'm talking about calling people names publicly, unsubstantiated, that can affect them. Let me tell you this. There's a person who could be applying for a job and management come here and call them names. And when they are Googling their name, they hear the name as this. When they type in the name, all that pops up is that corrupt, criminal, insect, thief. You think somebody going? We don't understand the implication of those things. And that's what I am saying.
I am now. As I said to you. Yeah, as I said to you now, right? My new goal and my new aim, right, is to, if I have no evidence, I'm not going to do that. I've grown, right? And I'm not going to do that. And I hope that people, if you don't have evidence, right, no matter what your mind tells you, if you don't have evidence, don't say that. Don't do it. One last thing I heard you say about tickets, and I agree with you, right? I'm a part of the Reggae Boys community, right? And our aim is to get, like people in the stadium, and we are trying to help with that. I believe in helping the older folks who can't afford tickets, and unlike some school children. I don't really believe in buying tickets to people who can't help.
When I say older folks, because me old, boss.
No. But I said, hold on, let me get to it, right? Like those who really can't afford it, right? We're trying to give them an opportunity, right? Not just that, we want people in the stadium too, right? We want the players, the fans that cheer for them, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do my part in America. When the team come to America, I go to at least one game, right? I bought my jersey, right? Me do my thing, right? So I am not just out there, I talk on YouTube, and I spend my money. You understand?
Awesome.
I may not put any money to any YouTube channel, but I've gone in my pocket and I spend a lot of time. I've spent money towards this thing, and I bought tickets, right?
You need to support the vloggers them too. You say you put no money on the YouTube. You know, if you support the vlog, every now and then you can give a vlogger.
No, you know what I'm saying? No, I might not get. Listen, the reason why I don't do that, right? I got scammed before.
Him now again since sports no money.
I got scammed before, so this now a zealness, right?
Then all of the
vloggers
vloggers
don't do Zelle,
right? All the vloggers them do Zelle, man.
I never know of that. So that's why I just keep Mr. Cash. Yeah, I've been scammed twice before. Someone just put this like a $2 stuff. Someone get scammed before.
Totally understand.
Money. Tell me what 6 months to get it now.
Let me give you a good example.
Let me give you one of them who I put my money where my mouth.
Let me give you a good example.
Go ahead.
You see, like Jason, Cranky, for example. Do you know people? Let me tell you this. Cranky is a very good example, you know. You see, when Cranky is around the players, because I've seen Cranky around the players. Cranky, many people would say, boy, Cranky changed because Cranky used to beat players and stuff. Cranky still criticized them, you know. And from those times, Cranky was criticizing them. What he never did was be disrespectful to them.
Two
and
different
some
things.
acting like
people have not been disrespectful to the players. The people have been. That is what I have an issue with. Players must be criticized, and the players know that. But it is the disrespect and then not supporting the team that is the problem. Because cranky people like you are supporting. Other people are going to the game. Cranky stand up and talk to Andre Blake long and Damian Lowe, but he criticizes them and they make me listen. Cranky criticize them. From I've known him, he has been critical of the players' performance. But here is what he goes to the games, he travels.
What man is man?
Watches the game. Watches.
Yeah,
he buys his merchandise. He buys his merchandise. And here is what when he's with the players, he can have a conversation with them because there are some people who, if the player hear them, the player don't want to see them. It's just because the players don't know them.
So here's what most people are associate with Management, right? They associate the players with JFF, right? And so when they're mad at JFF, they don't support the program, the players, and everything, right? We also is a bunch of what you call it wagonists. When things are going good, everybody's on the work, right? So we have to separate with them that listen, it's not about the JFF, it's about the players, the team, right? Yeah. We have to get back. So me, you know, I'm getting back into what I used to do. Yo, bro, I used to travel. I used to drive across 3-4 states, right? I'm talking about each state like 4 hours in the bus, right? That's a 12-hour drive, you know, just to go to a game, you know, right? Now winter time, you know, right? Now I don't do that now. I get older now. I fly. Yeah. Right? So I'm back behind the team now. You know, whatever the JFF do, I can't control what they do. We have to live with them. I'm behind the team. A reggae boy, I say. And there's some of them, right? So we have to educate the fans them. No matter how you hurt the JFF, it's to affect the team. So how you feel about the JFF, you can't have your feelings about them.
Hey,
but
listen,
the team must be separated.
True.
Separate the team from the JFF.
All right. So me support individual players. No matter who I play, no, I tell people this. At Jamaica, as long as Jamaica play, at Jamaica me I go support. If Leon play, at Jamaica me I support. If Leon play, at Jamaica me I support. If it don't matter. Watch the joke now. Me will tell this now because me is honest with you. I fear you. It's a cataract. One thing me give cataract credit for. No matter how cataract criticize the players, and even when them see him and try to say, yo, move France from me now and talk to you. Here's what cataract does. Him turn up at the game them. You have to give him credit for that. Yeah. Guess what? Yeah. Him turn up at the game them. In him psycho bunny shirt them. One yellow shirt, but him turn up at the game them. You don't know him travel shirt, him one yellow shirt, him go turn up. You see when a person like that now come out and think and I'll cry, you must understand say mean something. Some of the people them now gonna game them tell us them now watch no team. Them now buy nothing. And they are disrespectful. Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, though, as we are saying, a team Jamaica and we're behind the team. Folks, the coach named the team, let's just respect that and put it out. And when everybody, let's just get behind, right? And I just say it going, I want love, I just, you know, when I say, reggae boy, I say. Yeah, man. Man. How you know my name? Eh? How many know your name? A long time. How you know my name? A long different name I put it. No, man. No, man. A long time I hear a reason, man. Where you got it? I want you, Joe. I trouble, man. Me know. Yeah, man. Go enjoy your show, man. See? Yeah, man. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. We have the next caller. Let me take this comment. Marlon King, big up yourself. Listen, people. I can only talk about Jamaica in terms of the fan base. The places that I've been, I've never been in the environment. Like I've never followed the USA football, though I've watched them played and I've watched club football. All right. So let me say this. When it comes on to Jamaican fans, I think when it comes on to sport, it's hard to understand Jamaican fans because one, we don't make a lot of noise in stadiums. We don't want a lot of noise. We only shout at specific times in the game with all of those things. All right. So that's very important for us to note and to understand. All right. So I cannot say that one thing I know is that
when I follow football, when England plays, no matter who, the stadium is full. The fact that we have had countless occasions, especially when we play in Jamaica, where a lot of the criticism come from, a lot of people don't support the team in terms of going to the game. We find all kind of excuse, but we don't want no excuse from the players. That is where I see our fans at, right? So that is where you understand. So I don't know if I can make a determination that we are the worst set of fans. What I know though is that all when the players what them want, not in the team, them still full up the stadium. Them still full up the stadium. What do you think about that, Unseen? Vibes, man. A vibes, man, this.
Hey, you know, so when Cranky on the show, I call it serious, you know.
Hey, Cranky, listen, man. Cranky gone, you know, in time. Yes, when you see Cranky gone out of the comment section, I know say Cranky vets, you know, him not like when man, him not agree. Cranky not agree with what man is, but I say same gone about his business.
Man, I don't know how to grow up with this opposing mindset with JLP and Labour, right? Political, we grew up that way there. So everything people just oppose. There's no solution away from oppose. They want this squad job pay. Say they pay. And you know what, man, me always I say that to them no one go watch the match. So if they may load upon the squad, me not go on the stadium because they may load upon it. And if they may load upon it, me not go on the stadium because they may load upon it. And that's how the people them think that management. I don't know what them think management. And that's why I'm hardly depend these platform anymore because management, you know, me hear a pastor man tell Demo, say him is as stupid as a Rasta man with a mic. Would you believe them comments that people make?
A pastor man?
A pastor man by one of them program here. Tell Demo, you see you see him Demo we always oppose and make trouble. The Liverpool Demo, tell Demo say him is as stupid as a Rasta man with a mic. And Demo answer, me have that clip because I'm vexed.
No man, play the send me the clip, man. A joke you make, man. And Demo
never answer.
And Demo,
hey, run it, man is man.
No man,
me remember that man is man. You must know say me vex me remember that man is man.
You know say Demo is a pastor too.
And anyone tell Demo that?
Yeah, man.
He's as stupid as a Rasta man with a mic.
So
what the between my pastor why I never answer?
So what the Rasta them did there?
Boy, I look like I don't look like a Rasta. Johnny Dread never hear it look like. Hey, man, that thing hurt me.
Who's past that though?
You know, man, is hurt me. So tell me, I have to tell you. Suppose me come and say, him lie like a pastor boy with a mic. Suppose me to say that. Would him like that? You wouldn't like that man is man because you're a pastor. Why people so? And the moderator and the host and the owner of the program never correct the man and say, yo, you can't say that. Because man, it's some of the most inspirational proverbs out of Jamaica. Either was created by Rastaman or recreated by Rastaman. Why people so? Man is bad. It's like how you say because them take the prayer out of the school. That's why Jamaica stays so. Me not oppose you even if I know my view, man is man. Let me show you something, man. Calmly. The only thing Jamaica people agree at, and them 90% of them don't believe, is the blood of Jesus saved. And if me come out from the program and say, me don't believe that, the man is man running my 5 program. They don't believe it either, because they don't see him.
Yeah, because see positive vibration radio say him never hear that. Danny Dread never hear that. So me don't know.
Oh, but ask them every program them listen to.
Demo. All right. Hold on. So Demo. Vibes man say, right? Say that Vibe man. Say again so Demo can hear. What you say the man say?
Demo, a pastor man, when you call in a program, me lay down and me bed just come from work and listen. Tell you say you is as stupid as a Rasta man with a mic.
All right, Demo,
and you make it fly over your head.
The man say a pastor man tell you said that you are as stupid as a Rasta man with a mic. I think that is not just a disrespect to Demo, it's also a disrespect to the Rastafarian community. See, but I don't know, maybe
I
don't
don't tell me say him not here. How something like that could pass? I mean I say how something like that could. So you think man is man, a big man like me couldn't come for your program and talk a lie like that? Means that stupid. Hey, the man then I come to go,
No, they're not saying that in light. Him same don't remember. Demo same don't remember that at all.
He make it pass. Him I'm vex because I respect Demo. That's why I'm vex. All the time when Demo take on hand, me always happy. Because I like when Demo take on hand. I mean I said, how Demo make that pass him?
Yeah.
How Demo make that pass him?
Him same
Yeah, make that pass him. Demo make that pass him.
The clip. You have to go find the clip.
Go call your pastor friend and ask him. Because pastor can't tell lie. Go call your pastor friend and ask him if he never said that. Kind not supposed to tell lies.
Send the tape to Manny's man.
Challenge Demo now. I challenge them to prove to the people them. Demo, go call your pastor friend and ask him if he never said that.
You never say I have a clip, man. Just send the clip to you,
I have to go search back and see because I'm so good with them gadget thing, he's an old man,
But
you must not say it hurt me, so let's sleep on it, brother. Let's sleep on it. How it hurt me, say, why we are Jamaicans stay so?
Yeah.
Everything, man is man, you don't believe
yeah, Demo, he said, Demo, he said it was a pastor who said it to you, but I don't know. So I don't know. I can't.
Me don't want to call it. Me don't want to call no man.
No, man. Me want to go past that because next thing now I enter your show. I enter your show. I enter your show go build. Me no want a man go build no show from my platform. Say that man is man over here call them up and take this. So we can move on from that.
Let me tell you, anytime them build it, now listen out to the man, man. Guys, like how me put it out there. Anytime them build it, I first call it. I'm gonna fix them up properly.
Yeah. People that are wise, but that that is not man's one.
Yeah, I mean. All right, man, listen to this. You see Jamaica squad when Jamaica squad jump. I watch you want to go watch the game, Me don't want to go criticize them. Reach one stage where I say any level where Jamaica put out, they can do a good job. Me not criticize, because we pass the stage where we have good ballers all around when the coach pick 11, brother. And some support time. Once 11 drop in support time, what can I criticize?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the coach has been doing a good job with the team that he has. So let us just wait until the team is released and then, there will be discussion because, listen, honestly, there has to be discussion. And I think the discussion is healthy. And listen, in fact, I'll tell you, one of the reasons, because I know that in earlier times, the coach used to listen to the programs, but the thing got toxic. So we don't realize sometimes, even players that I know in the past who used to listen to the programs, they have stopped because I know players' parents who used to listen to the program and they have stopped because they feel like it's getting personal. It's getting personal. And all I'm trying to say is that we can talk about it. We must criticize players.
Them a war man and disrespectful.
Yeah.
Them a war brother and disrespectful and say, no good. All I call people picnic garbage like them. The ball of their garbage like them. Not have picnic, brother. Where we get them from, brother?
Yeah, like that. No, like what I always said that don't call the youths like garbage. Like certain, all right. Let me give you an example, right? So I was in Jacksonville at one point. Jacksonville is kind of one of them very strange kind of state there. You see me? And
I know what.
They made reference to a youth and say, boy, and the youth get they said like, boy, come here, boy. And it's a white man said it to him, Them time they never understand. It was the man get upset, and after him get upset and said, don't refer to me, don't speak to me like that, all kind of stuff. Anyways, like long after everything and him cool down and things, he said, why were you upset? Because him said, boy, him said, listen, that's how like white slave masters used to talk to them on the cotton farms and the cornfields and stuff, right? When they used to refer to the black man as boy. It's a certain terms that we use
to speak about each other, it is derogatory, and it carries the feeling of the slave master and the slave. Like you don't need to call a youth garbage. You can say a bit garbage my play on the field. And he's not supposed to be in the team. He's not good enough. I have a problem if Kaheem Dixon, sister, who is his twin, is listening, because he have a twin sister, listening to the program, and somebody say, look, yes, he had done said that. When we're doing a Jamaica team, them and they are garbage.
Man.
You see, like that. No, imagine how his sister would feel hearing that. You understand me?
Man, would you agree with me that in the same comment section here, people used to say the JPL ball of them is garbage. I know them something that hurt me if you know them is a black man and ex-black man and call black man garbage. Me I say, where we get them and something from? If the level is not as high as where them say them used to. Man, me pay my money, go watch it and pay a Brentford, you know. Left from New York, go watch that match, you know. Go watch the match because I want to see the man, you know. Them man that we are criticized don't know nothing, no go see nothing, no exposed to nothing. Them just sit down and oppose. Enough of them. Me not say it's all of them, but enough of them man is man. Them don't support nothing.
Yeah.
Them just jump on YouTube. Them don't support nothing. Me if you come to Jamaica, come watch him watch something arise. A family thing and me can't come and you know, me vex. Me lose somebody in a family. I know me vex man is man. And that a death, you see me?
Yeah.
And right now, I second time, me I go link you now, come here and say, me ask you already, you know, before I was known to you. Please let AQ and them link me. You have me number. I want to go to Dominica, please.
Oh, AQ, all right.
Me ask you a second time when you hang up.
All right. Yeah. All right, we're gonna line it up. Come here and them talk.
Because them man is gonna talk and them not support nothing about my 98 jersey, them still same way. Man, let me tell you the next thing again when I want you address to the people. Never call one man name now. Parish council tell a man say. Hold on, a good thing, man. Parish council tell a man say. Them you see the dub plate on I make, brother?
Yeah.
Parish council say some old thing, 98, God them the only want some new thing. Man, the principle of your life and my life, not the Bible.
Yeah.
Look how long the Bible writes. Look how long Jesus Christ did 2,000 years ago. And we history. 98 just gone, you know. And the man them say too old, them don't want to hear them thing there again. And some new thing them are deal with.
Yeah.
So that means we have to go create a new Jesus Christ and give to them for them start them war. and live loving. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah.
What's wrong with we as a people, brethren?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I say JFF man a thief the money. You know, so the man will say JFF man thief the money. You know, so him get some of the money from the man who thief it though. Because that's the only way I could know that man is man. That's the only way.
Boy. Carla, you got dog so rude I know where man is man. I just don't want to go there.
Somebody are going to say, me have a link in a JFF and the man say this. Brother, you can't listen to when no man say if you don't know. Yourself, don't come repeat what the man say. And so my links tell me what. That's why I'm not afraid I'm not get myself in a problem. Because you now go come tell me nothing. When me go repeat, when me don't know, you understand? Me don't do them things, brother. The first clash me and Cranky have, you know. And me make Cranky look on the and load different and I say, Cranky, you know, say, when we are defend, Camille was a defender. When we are defend, we don't have it now in mind to make mistake. When man score a goal with Bex, like we want to knock out our own goalkeeper, and we make the man beat you and go score, you know, and we still blame the goalkeeper, brother. Jamaica people need to change.
Yeah. All right, boss. All right, bless up. You understand me?
Last point. Hold on, the last point. You see Haaland miss some goal, and if Bowser miss the same goal, hey, what them would do with Bowser, you know?
No, man, them cuss Haaland too, you know. What I'm saying is that people will be criticized, but is the character part of a person that
and the disrespect.
the disrespect and the attack on people's character that I have a problem with. I am not. People must get criticized because I criticize players. I criticize Arteta, and I say it's Arteta fault when I don't win the Premier League, and he made mistakes. He made serious mistakes that cost me the Premier League, and because of that, as a coach, I don't have him up there. Yeah, you understand me? But
that is your point of view.
yeah, but the disrespect. Maybe it's me as a person still, but them says 7 brothers, 7 different minds. That's how it go.
No, but man, me share that too with the disrespect with you, but I mean not disrespect people. I mean, you know, when man disrespect, just walk away.
And seen gone.
Just walk away and say he's not intelligent enough to deal with him.
All right, then bless up. Yeah, man, cause unseen. Yeah, man, bless up. All right, that was Vibes, man, unseen. Bless up. Respect Vibes, man. All right. This one says, man is man. Hey, all right, answer him up. All right, this is a very good point. I hear you what you're saying. Right? I have to just take it with a grain of salt. That is true. That is true, you know. Take it with a grain of salt. I understand that. Because I'm telling you, I have kids in sports too, and I know that. Me tell you that used to happen to me. However, you know what I said? When you are at the game, you're at the game watching your son. Some of the people are doing these things. They do not support the team. You're actually there supporting your son. So let us support the team and criticize. And people, you see, it's like Demo. When Demo says that, couple of things. Noonan is garbage. That Demo says that. One, we know that Demos don't. We know that Nunes don't hear that. Two, we know that if Nunes hear that, he probably asks the people, who is that? Who is that person? So in fact, for Nunes, this person named Demo really exists. Who is he? Where is he from? You understand me? So to Nunes, Demo is like a nobody. We're in a different context. We have a caller. There's the call reconnecting. Let's see. Hello. Hello. Oh, we had a call. Let's see if I can call him back and then. Everyone, stop talking about me about the Premier League. Good afternoon, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I think this is our last call, you know. Is it we save the best for last?
Yeah, man. Man, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, blessings every time.
Yourself, man. Jobless from Canada, yeah.
Oh, jobless.
Yeah, man. So, here what I'm going now. You see the record I say? You see people, them come on YouTube with the under tree mentality. And it just toxic for YouTube. You know, understand?
Yeah.
Those are enough with the world for here. There's certain things, certain type of talk, you leave that for the under the tree, and certain type of talk you can bring on YouTube.
Here you go, my boss.
You can just bring everything from under the tree on YouTube.
Hey, listen.
So it's like
never give you a clap.
Like a space. It's like a space. Yes, for just bring the under tree thing come on the front page of YouTube. And I think it's kind of very toxic. You know? As the caller said, they just want to oppose.
I like that.
They don't love the team, a man they love.
No,
they don't love the team, a man they love.
They're going to a different road. But I'm going to road with you with the caller. But I understand what you're saying, though. Like some of the conversation. Yeah. I think you're right, though. I think some of the conversations that we have about our players on YouTube should not be on YouTube. I listen to a lot of platforms.
No.
Like, I don't hear some of this kind of conversation with the American media, with YouTubers, or in fact, what is funny, if America playing Jamaica, there's more criticism about Jamaica with the American YouTubers than the American team.
Yeah.
Right, watch this. It's when Jamaica play in USA, we don't criticize the American team. We tear down the Jamaican team. So the American vloggers are tearing down Jamaica, you know. And when we do our stream, we're tearing down the Jamaican team too. So them get it from the international vlogging community and them getting it from the local vlogging community. We should be the one tearing down the other teams and building up ours. So you make a good point.
Exactly. Yeah. I think psychologically and mentally we have a brain damage. We don't know if I offer the slavery or what. We not recover fully. Some recover, some not recover.
I think that's a serious issue. I think there is a mental issue, emotional IQ.
And we have a tribalistic type of reasoning.
Yeah.
We not have a rational type of reasoning. We just have a tribalist type of reasoning. If you love this player and that player in a community team, they start, you know.
Yeah.
This is the team and go on away. You understand? So it have to stop at some point, man. It have to stop, man. It have to stop, man. A Jamaica, man. Once 11 go out, that's it. Coach picking team is a motivation time. The bantering needs to stop at a certain point when a match time, like 3-4 days left to go, 1 week left to go, a motivation time. Simple. We have player what we like in the team, we have to live with it. At Jamaica, we say same way. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
If you really the team because you're a favorite player and make it. No. You understand? You can't diss the team because you're a favorite player and make it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. All right. I see Gunner's boss. I try to call him, say you cannot be the last call. So let me hear what I'm gonna say now. All right. Big up, jobless.
Big up yourself, man. All right.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. All right, let's go to Lordy. Gunner's boss calling. No. Marcus Mosiah Gaffy, bless up. Yes, Gunner's boss. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. What say you?
Excuse me, let me mute the mic and cough. I can't cough into the mic. I don't want to find me.
Did you say you're going to mute your mic?
I didn't. Oh, sorry, man. I thought I did. Sorry, people. Sorry. I know that's a fine. You don't ever cough.
Yo, Joe, this is too girl. One say I'm going to mute your mic. I'll cough into the mic. I'll cough.
Stop it, man. Let's stop it, but it look like me never realized there's some mood. I'm sorry about that. You know, we know the principle, man. But man is man.
Yeah.
This thing about people not coming out. After United, India tried to take me to start. The last World Cup qualifying we had. We're not going. I just want to find. Was it more local player or more overseas foreign player?
The last local World Cup.
98.
No, that was not the last one. The last one was
the last time we qualified for the World Cup. We
qualified. Yeah.
Yeah, and played in the World Cup.
The last time we qualified for the World Cup, the only time, let's say it this way, the only time we qualified for the Senior Men's World Cup was 1998. Yeah. Totally different. Yeah, totally different culture, context, climate, everything we in now.
No, we know go there. Just answer the question. Was it more local based or was it more foreign born players than those?
Most of the players were playing in Jamaica.
Jamaican born players who played in the Premier League, and a few of them get a
the majority of the team were players born in Jamaica and played in Jamaica. Yeah, that were playing in the qualifiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you remember there was never a day when the office was not filled to capacity?
Yes, I remember.
You know why?
I remember. Hey, hold on. Then you can't skip past what I say. You ask me if I ever remember a day when the office. I can tell you the exact game when the office started full up. The office only had full capacity for the last game, and 2 other games, Canada and Costa Rica. All the other games, it was not a full stadium. In the first round, the stadium was empty, basically. Me and Ishmael, their stadium over by bleachers, and I could have count the amount of people over there.
At the end of the day, listen, we're not interested to go watch and see people when we don't know. The people them not come out because them don't like the way.
But what I'm saying, hold on.
Them are not coming out.
But the people were not coming out to support in 1998 either, and there were people that they knew. They weren't.
No, sir. No, sir. The office was always
no.
No.
You watch the next. Hold on. Hey, we are talking practice match coming at this. The practice match is.
Make we interact, no, man. You got me watch a match, you know. Hold on. 19. And come to South Africa and Jamaica. Stadium packed.
Hold on. Gunners boss.
Yeah.
Listen what you just said. Right? You watched a game, a friendly, Jamaica versus who?
South Africa, I think it was. I don't remember.
South Africa? Jamaica.
I don't remember who they play now. I don't remember enough. 99 in a national stadium. I was in Jamaica and I went to that.
All right, so watch me now. You see 99 Gunners, but you see after the World Cup, the team had more players playing overseas than players playing in Jamaica in 1999. After we came back from the World Cup.
While he did play for that team, so he was the forward our team.
But what I'm saying that remember by that time, you had other people from England who were coming into the team. Here's the point, though, Gunners boss. What used to happen is that when they used to play they would play practice game in communities with the players. So a lot of the supporters would come there. But the first part, you see, the first round of the campaign before we got to the hexagon stage, nobody was really following the team. So when they got into the hexagon stage, the campaign actually started out bad enough. We had some change in results because we went to the USA and did well. We did well against Costa Rica and Canada. Then you had the Dean Burton, the Fitzroy Simpson, the Paul Hall, right at that stage when the campaign turned, when it started getting good results. That was when the stadium actually started filling up. If anybody going to use anything to compare, you'd have to use the campaign that was leading into 2002. Because that campaign started out with full stadium because we had gone to the World Cup in 1998. But there were more players from overseas in the team at that time. But 1998, nobody can come out and say that for the World Cup campaign we had full. We have ticket stub from there when we could have walk up and down all over the stadium in a grandstand. We could have slide down and sleep in our entire row. Nobody did it.
One minute in Jamaica 98, and I come to Jamaica.
No, me at 97, me at 1997.
I never did Jamaica them time either. I wasn't there when during none of the farm. I left Jamaica from 1991. So I never did it.
Then how you didn't know say the stadium full? And you never did the match them. You never watch it on TV. You never did it on YouTube and you never watch it on no foreign TV unless you have a TVJ. And it's the TV, JBC.
I have friends and family. I don't know. Me only have only these people in the YouTube space like you and them when me just saw 2 years ago with my family and friends. You're not Jamaican.
Oh.
You don't know nobody at Jamaica. Your Guyanese like Frankie and Diego.
All right, sorry, but
you know Frankie last week. Yesterday me and Frankie saying get him for. I think when you're Jamaican, you need a passport to live out of Jamaica. I'm keep telling Frankie, big up yourself, Mr. Man. You're not Jamaican. Stop tripping and tell me who you is. What you shame? Why you shame to tell us that these Guyanese are from somewhere in the Caribbean? We still accept you as our brother, man. Stop it. Because from a born, from it becomes a man, from your 8 in your whole army decide to go and go for it. They have my passport. So how you left Jamaica as a man who born in Jamaica and go for it? I never have no passport.
Cranky. Gunners boss. You don't even know that Cranky listen to. Gunners boss. All right. So you.
Then the Cranky me attack to Cranky and my pass.
No.
Attack to Cranky. Cranky no beat. When I'm ready, yesterday Cranky they after fire people to for me. I'm a fandoms and them things. So what make me feel like me not pick up a low hanging fruit. Cranky I'm a bar. I hit me a drop. Yeah. I'm a friend.
All right, no man.
No personal with me.
No man.
Who want to take it personal and go tell him, call him phone and tell him to me after them thing when we come out.
Gunners boss.
Because Frankie, I'm a friend, he not go call me and cut me and fight me.
Gunners
Me and
boss.
him shoot off of each other. Just like how me and Cataract shoot off of each other. That's how we do it. Make the show nice.
Gunners boss. Slow down. Slow down now. Slow down.
We done that.
All right. Thank you, boss. So let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question. You are advocating for local players to be in the team, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right.
At least 4. Even the 4 best one.
All right. Hold on. Let me. You see, like how you asked me a question, and I was going on to further explanation, and you said just answer the question.
Go ahead, my
So let me ask you the question again. You are advocating for local players to be in the team.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let me ask you this question. Tell me 4 local players that you think should be in the team or could be in the team.
I don't know no 4 local players by name, but I believe. How much? We have what? 14 Premier League.
Tell me 2.
Clubs in Jamaica, right?
Tell me, all right, you don't know 4. Give me 2 that you think like these 2.
You hear me just say, man. If you listen to me say now.
Oh, sorry. No, you were breaking up. Sorry. Yes, sorry.
I said at least the 4 best players out of this Premier League. We have 14 Premier League clubs, right? If we have 14 Premier League clubs and we can't find even 4 players to put in our national team. You know, say football dead in Jamaica, no make no sense to even bother with it. Better we just go and recruit players from foreign.
No, I'm not disputing that though. I am not disputing that. No, I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying to you is that you said that if we can't find at least 4, then our football is dying. So I'm saying to you, name me 2.
Why am I name you 2? You can name 2.
But I am not advocating for that. I am not advocating for that. I am not advocating for that though.
Why, man, again, you hear what I said? That means you won't ask me this question again. I don't know no name off at the top of my head now. I've been watching some Premier League game and I see talented players in there. I never write down them name, but I don't believe you can find 4.
Give me a number. Give me a number on a team, and I will help you. Look a reason, man. Give me a number. Like a number 10, a number 11, and which club, and I'll tell you the name. Just got your number.
When we go home, I'm going to go back for watch some Premier League game and take it from there. I'm going to watch some running for some
Okay, all right, boss.
Because my team is not about that management. It's not looking good for us when we have a wholesale rejection of our local Premier League players and bringing in players from over, whether they're born Jamaican or not, to play. And we can't bring, because we can't call
Tasha Blake. I don't know who using that profile, but Tasha Blake is asking Garvey to come for you. No, somebody.
No, man, Garvey can't come through, man. Garvey not have no too much. Garvey weak.
No, they are saying that. Tasha Blake, you said that. Yeah, get mashed up. So they're sending Garvey to come and pick you up.
Me I go get mashed up. Me I get mashed up because them feel that they are mashed up. Them mash up them fingertip typing too much. Some of them stop the typing and go support the football. Because on the day, we see 200 and add people in this tonight. We refuse to like and share the video. But on the day, you're a type and I look people to read one type. Me not talk about no money for no super chat or no super sticker. I'm not even like and share the video. 200 over here and 50 likes on the video. I'm gonna like the video and share it to no friend them, make no friend them like it too. And stop look for me when me after because you know, love, you know. Jamaica, well on the man. Jamaican and a whole. We love this free tendency and get rich quick mentality. That's what we have, you know. So here what? We want to win now. So because we want to win now, we have to drag some people from everywhere. We now look for with them. That can't grow up, can't uplift nothing. It's downgrading. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying if you have a Premier League, the MLS here, look at how much players from the MLS who is not playing overseas will be playing in the United States national team. That's what we have to do. We have to mix up the team. Whether them great, we can't have great players. It's not everybody going to be Lionel Messi. CR7, LeBron James and those guys. We have to pay attention to our local talent. Else we are killing off the talent like how we kill off Marvel, Jackson, all those other things where the girls them used to play, Dandy Shandy, where the girls them used to play. We kill it off because of the same thing. We reject them. We don't look for where them do with the boys and the girls the locally. We're looking at what's going on over foreign and killing off our sports in Jamaica. Other than soccer, cricket dying, everything else dying, man. That's a problem. That's a problem. And what is the problem? The whole stale criticism and rejection of the local league and players.
Do you have young relatives in Jamaica?
Yo, me have one little nephew down there.
All right.
I'm about 6 years old now. He's
6.
like years can play football. You know where me I said him go? Me I said him go academy. Me not even want him go to the local system. But for him father I said him go pick up yourself back up from Maryland. Send Akeem. Go academy, make him go develop him talent. Yes. I hope him can get a visa where we can send him to IMG or somewhere. Why you ask me that question?
All right. So I want to know if he's playing marble down there where he's at.
Where?
Where?
You see the question then
no.
Man. Look like you know listen when I say no. You know, so the people them kill it off, man, and the dollar, everything dead off what we used to do.
No, but there's no.
Everybody a kick ball. That don't happen no more.
Yes, Gunners boss. Kids still play marble in Jamaica and still play Dandy Shandy and still play jacks and still play ring game. No, Gunners boss. In real places in Jamaica right now, that's still happening. When was the last time you were in Jamaica?
2016.
Where? 2016. 2016.
2015, media Jamaica. 2016, media Jamaica. 2012, media Jamaica. 2013, media Jamaica.
Lord have mercy. I mean, ask you the last time you said 2016. So that's
2016. Yeah.
That's 8 years ago, Gunners boss. You don't think things? Yeah, change.
Going back. So yesterday they going back to the old thing.
All right.
So
listen, just go and watch the videos and then and then come talk because we want to connect before we run. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, take the whole field rejection of
our local. All right, man. That was good as boss. Let me take this. I said that was the last one. Let me just take this one and then let me take this one and then we will go. All right. Freemo.
Big up yourself, man. Big up everybody in the comment section. I just want 2 minutes. Because I know the show are done and I have to leave work soon. But funny enough, the sentiments of Gunners boss is not surprising because man, tell you man, outside of this YouTube space, this narrative is being spouted on the national radio. And if anybody listen to the national radio, the hosts are pushing this narrative out there. And the fans who listen to these shows, I don't know what's the reach of the radio and how much people listen, but the people who call into the radio programs are saying the same thing. Because this morning I heard that the host of a national radio program in Jamaica is advocating that we pick a 24-man squad, and because Arnett and Mount Pleasant have a large following, the two spaces were left. You have to put in Kaim Dixon and a next Maddie from Mount Pleasant, a next young youth from Mount Pleasant, just so we can get the Arnett and the Mount Pleasant supporters to come. So we don't have to pick the best players. We must just pick some players to appease the crowd so that the stadium can full up. And this, listen, meeting Kaim Dixon supposed to be a part. That's different, right? But the narrative was you're supposed to pick some players so that the hear my phone ring. But basically, that's what's being pushed out there. So never call back. You can talk about it. Never mute the mic and answer the phone.
Yeah. Like I don't know what to say because a player. Listen, big up Kaim Dixon. All the local players, big up. All right. My issue is though, if you are not better than the other player, you can't be in the team. If there's a player better than you, you should not be in the team unless the player is injured. Simple. You cannot be in the team based on the club you represent. You have to be the best player in your position. Simple. It's not rocket science. That is it. Who is the best goalkeeper? You are going to be in the goal. Who is the best right back? You are going to play. Who is the second best right back? You are the reserve. Who is the best left back? You start. Who is the second best? You. Wherever you are. You're a Jamaican. That is it. Simple. Now, my position is, whomever the coach select, I'm going to support the team. But the selection should be based on that. Simple. Like, if people have to see a player from Mount Pleasant to go and watch the team, madness. Because how many I do? So when the team play foreign now, we should get players from America. So if we're playing in Georgia, as an example, we need to get some Jamaicans who are in Georgia to play. So wherever we go and play a game. So we're going to play in Las Vegas. What we need to do, find a Jamaican playing in Las Vegas so the people from Las Vegas will come and watch the team. Or that only apply when we're playing in Jamaica. That's how it is. So we find a player from where we're playing to play so we can get fans from there to follow the. Come on, man, Jamaica, man. We have to go past that. That is why it is a team. That is why this whole squad business, we need to leave it alone and just make. When the coach does his job, we go.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So,
somebody in the comment section.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, Demo, is that so if when you're playing in Jamaica, you have to bring somebody from Mount Pleasant. When you're playing in Houston, you have to find a Jamaican in Houston to play so the people in Houston can come and support the team. Same thing in New York. So is it that everywhere we go, we find a person there so that the people there can come out and support Jamaica? Football can't play like that.
Boss, may I tell you, and there's somebody in the comment section says that was not what was said. Brother, listen to me. I listen to that program every morning.
He said, Carla, Errol Phillips, he said, Carla. Let me put it up. He says, big up, Issa Allen, thanks for the super chat here. Big up yourself. Errol is saying, Carla, that's not what was said. I listened to said program and that was not the narrative. It was more on a marketing standpoint. So is it that it was said for marketing or it wasn't said? That is the question.
That not even making any sense. This started because the whole thing came up because of the crowd that came up for the final, right? You know, and people say, listen, no, Jenny, I said to the man, say, listen, because of the intimacy, because this is something we preach about on the program about the football culture and thing, the intimacy of, you know, your local neighborhood where you live, you have to support your family members are play and all of them something they kind of close than the national team where most of the people come from and blah blah blah, right? And so Oral Tracy, actually it was a caller who brought it up, and the caller said to him, say, listen, yo, you know, so if I have at least the Arnett Baller Dixon and the Mount Pleasant youth on the team, so that because them two have the most fan base, make them two they carry out the crowd who fill up the stadium. Put them on the national team. That was what was said. And I am saying, bro, even though I want Dixon to be on the team, that cannot be the logic that we use for full the stadium, brother. It cannot be, like, we can't do that. Like, wait to go in. Like you just say, like, we're going to do the same thing when we go abroad. We're going to just pick somebody who plays to see the
So I want to know how them are going to make, if you have Lee and Bailey, Demarai, Gray, all of them wingers there. You have Ronaldo Cephas, right? You have had so many other players. How are they going to get players out on the wing? Me not understand. I don't understand. Anyways. Yeah, I don't understand. As a T-Gat was calling. Listen, this is the last one and then I'm gone. Yeah, people just said that when Leon Bailey play for the national team, the stadium going full. Mm-hmm. When Whisper get called, stadium going full. Just call Whisper, you see the stadium full. Listen, not a full stadium. People really love the team, then go and match. Tiga!
Yo, what one?
Yo, brother, where you did there, man?
Me say, no, man, me watch the program, you know. No matter think me watch. I am watching the program. I'm watching the program. Easy can't.
Are you at the pastor where Demo, what's the thing about Demo? Come I know you're a pastor too, you know.
Sir.
Oh.
No,
to them say ball head, big head pastor. So I wonder about you.
Yeah, man, me know who that man. None of me, man. None of me. But I want me not know if I say about that one. But anyway, they're on their own.
Okay.
The pastor they're on their own. Yeah. Question. When you guys were talking, because I was looking for the COPA team for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I saw a team on ESPN.
Yeah.
I asked him if that was a team, and he said, no, the team now. I think he told me the team not coming out in June.
The team will not be released until the 4th of June.
Okay. But the team that I was looking on, right? The team that the link we using. I don't know if
I was just playing around. I just sent the Nations League link. Because me I tell you,
that's a Nation League team.
Yes, I was just saying that people just love squad. All you have to do is just put something there, say this is squad, and then everybody go and run it down and then start talk about Ethan not there and Mikel. Yeah, I just
okay. You have to don't mess my brains, man. Don't mess with my brains. Don't mess with my brains. I'm not telling you, this is a Nation League team. This is not the team. Because I already asked Simon already. You understand? And that's a replica of the team. You understand? Don't mess with my brain, man. Anyway, big up yourselves there. Now watch from all this stuff, but big up yourself.
Yeah. Listen, if
all right, cool.
Hold on it. T-God, hold on it.
Go ahead.
When listen, there was a time when Jamaica had the first, second, and third fastest woman in the 100 meter. Elaine, right. Shelly,
Sharik,
and them are run at the stadium. And never quarter. You said there was a time when Jamaica had the 3 fastest time in the 100 meter for men. 4 in fact. They had Nesta Carter, Asafa, Ewan, and Bolt. And 4 of them are lined up in a race at stadium. And not in 10,000 people in there. Brethren, nobody come tell me about no individual can full no stadium at Jamaica.
No individual can full it. But what is going on? As what I see,
if Bolt can't full it, if Bolt can't full the stadium, brother, Asafa at them peak. And at the same day, Shelly are going to run, and Elaine are going to run. And the state, and Veronica they going to run. And the stadium can't full.
Remember we all have big runner from America come then and Gatlin come then one at a time and the stadium still never full. You understand? Now we have big runner and stuff like that. But that is that. But I feel there's an uprising and come on to football. The war in the 7, I think a lot of people going there in the stadium. This coming work. We just feel a lot of people. You understand? JFF needs to do the right thing. What I wanted to ask, man, what was the cost for the JPL game that play? If you know the price for bleachers and grandstand.
You know what man said to me? He said, Mannings, half of the people them will go a stadium, a free ticket then get.
Oh. Okay.
Man said, Mannings, shut.
But that's still answer the question. What was the cost?
1,000.
For the board.
Bleachers, no man. 1,003, I believe.
How much? And but you see what JFF should have done? You see the the price of charge to grandstand. They should charge that for the bleachers.
Huh?
Understand? The price that the JPL charge for grandstand, they should charge that price for the bleachers.
No, T-God. Brother.
And that's what I say.
T-God.
That is just my opinion.
T-God.
I'm a marketing person.
T-God. Listen to me, T-God. Brethren, East and Pinnock, 2,500 for grandstand and $1,000 for bleachers, right, Marlon? Now say it go. All right? T-God. Listen to me now, T-God. East and Pinnock was voted supporters player of the year for Brentford.
Yes.
Every
Right.
Jamaican should go and watch him if he's going to be in Jamaica. If Demarai Gray is going to be here. Listen, those names are enough for you to go and watch and pay the money. It's a once in a, you're not going to get to see them in Jamaica possibly until 2025 again.
Okay.
You may not see Mikel Antonio as an example play in Jamaica again because the next World Cup qualifiers is in 2025. So if he's going to be here, go and watch him. Where you going to talk about boy,
history.
You get to see history, brother.
History.
You get to say,
that's the
I was
point.
at the first World Cup qualifying game in the year 2024 when we qualified for the World Cup in 2026. To pay $1,500 for history, brother, is not too much.
Yeah, boy. Well, you and I can say that, but the other person, you understand, don't know where the next meal coming from.
Tigat, from December, we are tell people, to save money. You are telling me that there are people who are die-hearted football supporters will go and watch match. That from December, they could not put up $200 a month.
Management, it kind of hard still, you know.
$200 a month, Tigat, is hard for the footballing fans.
I don't know.
Tigat, and a US Tigat. What on the Tigat? Tigat, me go ball, Tigat. Tigat, me go ball. What on the Tigat? Me go take up. Coming out, we can calculate it. Me don't believe you just said that Tigat. Tigat, what on it? $200 Jamaican dollars divided by 155 Tigat. Tigat, you tell me, say, once a month, a Jamaican can find $1 US. $1.
Okay. All right, cool. I close up. I close up. Yeah. It's kind of, you have to look on everybody's circumstances. Everybody's circumstances different.
So, all right. So you're saying that, Tigat, you're saying that there are footballing fans, people who generally go and watch football game, and them cannot find $1 US a month. A month.
Well, that is true still. That is true. Understand? When they do the math, when they do the
more you find. Tigat, more you find the person there. Tigat, because here's what. Me I tell you, say, sure improvement, big up yourself, but sure improvement. Me I tell you, say, the person, the footballing fan, me I tell about footballing fan. Better them disconnect than Sports Max. Better them disconnect than Sports Max and go watch the game. Not tell me that you can't find $1 US a month. You are not. If there are people in Jamaica who are poor and destitute, that is a different thing. Now tell me about the man who beg. The people them were beg make more money. The people them were beg make 100 and 150 US a day from just begging off the streets.
So you want the people them now to go up on the street and beg money and then save it to
Tigat, me I tell you. Tigat,
thousand of people you want to send on the street.
Tigat, me not tell you.
If you have everybody I got beg, you know.
So Tigat, you believe. Here's what you believe. Tigat. You believe the person who cannot afford 1,500. They are so poor they can't afford that. You believe that them can't afford 1,000. That don't make no sense, Tigat.
No, hold on. It's not a matter now. Hold on. You alone can have the conversation. You can just come up for the phone and make it. Yeah, me can come up for the phone and make it talk and then listen to you talking. We have to have a discussion, dialogue between both of us. All right. Man, it's not a matter to them can't find it. They can find it. But maybe something else come up where them things is more important than going to sit down and watch a football match. Maybe them have to knock out a bill. Maybe them have to buy some food for the kids and go to school. Maybe something will come out that, because remember, you know, this football thing is pleasure. It's not something that them have to do. And it's not a part of the necessity.
Tiga, here's what I'm
So
saying.
while me
If
and
you cannot
hold on,
afford,
while me and while me and you can go, or while me can buy a ticket and fly come out Jamaica and then buy a ticket and come out stadium and do it. Yeah, that some people just not go do it because them say
me
that
not
money
talk
could
about
do
them people if you
something
buy
else.
plane ticket. Me not talk about plane
No,
ticket.
no,
Tiga.
I'm just saying that. No, I'm just saying that because I'm a football fan and I love Jamaica football. I will do that. But other people say, yo,
Tiga,
them
Tiga,
love the
if a
football too, but them
Jamaican,
are gonna find the money for the
listen to
summer.
me, listen, if a Jamaican right now cannot afford $1,500 because they are so poor and destitute, I do not believe they should pay the $1,000. I don't believe that. If you can't afford $1,500 after 6 months to go to a game, you should not even pay $1,000. Because watch this, you see like your improvements, so that most of them can't even pay them bills. A lot of the people who are in this place, them don't have no bills to pay. Them get free water, them get free light. A garrison me come from. Yo, a garrison. Watch this. Tiga, let me tell you this. Tiga, no, let me tell you this. No, Tiga, a garrison me come from. Watch this, Tiga. You see, right now, me have to be very conservative with the use of my AC. You see, the garrison where me come from, AC run down them place there 24/7. More you know that. Them have AC, but they are going to tell you that them can't afford the thing. So here's what me I gonna say. Not a problem. So then, if it is that the majority of people that want to go to the game cannot afford $1,500, then we should eliminate grandstand and let the game be free. Would that be better, Tigat?
Well, I don't think it should be free. Maybe $500 or $1,000, but yeah.
So if the person
you're be making some.
You're saying that the person who cannot afford $1,500 because you're so poor and destitute will be able to afford $1,000.
Management, I'm not putting it to the point as poor and destitute. You know, you're making it too. You take it to the extreme. I am just saying, when that thing come up and they look at the football, going to a football match or to buy some rice and flour and some chicken or some ghetto steak and them something to eat, they will see that more beneficial than going to the match.
So
that's all I'm saying.
You're saying that, Tiga. Let me work it out. Because you see, because you're living in the US, no? So you're saying that yeah. So you're saying that
you're only looking at the $1,500 just to go in. You're not putting transportation costs in, you know. You're not looking at the cost of the person for eat something and drink something when they reach at the stadium. No. All you're looking at is just the $1,500 to go into the stadium. But that $1,500 to go into the stadium, costs a lot more. They're more expensive.
Okay, so you're saying that the reasonable thing for the JFF to do, right? The party promoters can charge all they want, but the reasonable thing for the JFF to do is to charge people $3 to go and watch a match in Jamaica.
Hold on. When the party promoters,
what I'm saying that
putting on a party.
Mm-hmm.
When the party promoters putting on a party, the party is not for 90 minutes. The party is for like a couple of hours. Well. You understand? So there and then you go.
Oh, so if the game, okay, so I get it now. So if the game was like a 2 hours game, them could find the money. But because the game is short, they can't find the money. No, Stigat, now you sound like Stigat, now you sound like you make sense because if the longer the game, is the more the people them find the money.
We're not saying.
But what you saying then, Stigat?
I'm just saying. No, but I'm just saying that you say party promoter can put on so much money. They're being entertained.
Oh, so the football is not entertaining then?
Sometimes it's not entertaining, and sometimes it's not go the way that you want it to go. OXR, all on.
So people, you don't believe that people go to party and it don't go how they want it to go?
Yes, that is happening. But the older boys been playing. No, they're not been playing bad. They're not been playing bad. You understand? They've been playing great. You understand? Same for third place in the Nation League. You understand? They've been playing great. They've been playing great. You understand? But
You understand? Don't have to put some more to it. And man is man, no one call about. Now people don't call about.
The man call back.
Yes, hello.
You got the man Somebody text him. Somebody text him and tell him that the man call back. No man call back. Tell him. Somebody please text Tigat and tell him the man call back. Man say game too short. For them charge $1,500. Party is more entertaining. Oh my God. People, $1,500 is reasonable. Reasonable to go and watch the caliber players that you'll be seeing. You understand me? But anyways, people, I'm going to have to leave here though. Yeah, you understand me. But big up yourself. I want to say a big thank you to all of you, all the persons who subscribe to the channel for the first time. Thank you for your subscription. All the regular viewers and subscribers, thank you as well for all the likes, all the shares. Thank you, one and all, for the super sticker. Issa Alin, big up. Thank you for that, for the super chat. Much appreciated. Listen, understand it, right? I am not upset with anybody, but though we had a very vibrant discussion before, that is it. You understand me? Like I tell people always, when I come on for YouTube, that is it. I'm off, right? The mind gets locked off. Don't allow the comments to affect me. But I think that we have to be, and I've always believed that my platform should do that. I see the interaction in my country, and I know we can do better than that. We can do better than that. My thing is that, therefore, we should learn to engage in a way that we express ourselves and our sentiments about people without being disrespectful. Right? Without being disrespectful. And we must understand that for these players, this is their job. We have jobs, and none of us want people to question our competence or our character on our jobs to the point where we could lose our jobs. So we, in the same way, even for the sporting athlete, should not be advocating for them to lose their job and lose their income and lose their earning. What we must say is that, listen, I don't think they are good enough. I don't think you can play the way. I don't like the way you play. I don't think like those things that, I mean, you're playing garbage. You're playing nonsense. You're not thinking through the game. Those things have to do with the game. But they are not idiots. They are not dunce. And, they are not garbage. That kind of stereotyping of people is never good. We as black people need to speak of ourselves in a bigger way. We already have a group of people who speak down to us as brothers and sisters, black people. Let us speak in ways that uplift us, even when we're at our lowest. Let's lift up by our encouragement and our words, because the power of life and death is in our tongue. And if you speak garbage of a people's life, if you speak corruption and wickedness of a people's life, those things will manifest themselves in their daily actions. So that is what discussion is really about. It's not about not criticizing. It's about the kind of terms or terminologies we use to stereotype people. And we don't understand the implications of our words and our actions. And that is why our kids are out there every day. They can't even talk. They're stabbing each other, shooting each other, punching each other, because we can no longer have dialogue without resorting to being disrespectful to a person's person and not just speaking to their actions. So I want to challenge you to whatever platform, not just on management platform, but on any platform that you're on, that be your approach. When it comes on to your team, the Jamaica football team, male or female, young or old, that be your way. We don't have to agree. You don't have to be like me. Right? So that is it. So that is where I want to leave it today to encourage you. I am management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. When we get to this time of the show, listen, big up all Rastafarian. I don't know about the comments, but listen. 10 people got shot in a drive. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, the gentleman from the Gleaner got like so many things. I saw an incident with some schoolboy and a bus conductor.
You understand me? I saw some video with a little girl that was pushed, almost broke her neck, like it over some simple conversations. I think that happened in Grand Spend, Jason. You understand me? So let's live good and speak up instead of speak down to people. I am management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. And as usual, when it gets to this point of the show, all right, we say we are over and we are O-U-T. Bam! Out of here.